Yeah, what up, people? What's good? What's good? Yeah. All right. How's everyone doing today? How's everyone Friday, man? For those of you who's Friday, for those of you where it is actually Friday, and also some of you guys living in the future, what's popping with it? Everyone cheering? All right, let me go ahead and open up this room. I know you guys are always quick to join anyway. Big damage. What up, Ross? What up, Conk? Spoon me? Crumb? Colton? Damn, Crumb already in. There he is. Dang, it's filling up. It's filling up. Sweet. Bring out your best this time. Damn, right off the rip. I'm gonna bust out the Silver Knight. You didn't have time to finish the next cosplay. It's all good. I didn't have enough time to finish painting up some of these Xbox builds. I had to put in some like placeholder colors. 2 spots left. Colton's in. All right, it's full now. All right, let's do this. Anything special happened this week from the last time we streamed? You guys got anything cool going on? What are you guys playing? Yeah, standard. It's big damage. Don't worry about it, brother. Everyone usually freaking makes room after they finish a match. They usually like duck out so more people can get in. Yes, there's a rotation, Nathan. Pretty much what everyone does is once they're done with their match, they drop out. That way they can make room for somebody else. Pretty much works like that the entire stream. Then once things start slowing down, you know what I mean? People start logging off because it's getting late and stuff. Then people that have already played just jump right back in to fill the spots. Expedition 33 last week, huh? Ooh. I hear a lot about it, man. I gotta look into it. Making a tribute video, okay. Oh, Bobbles. Bobble Buddy with the emblem and everything, bro. Alright. Let's do it. A quick little warm-up match here. I was playing some 3s earlier, so I'm sorta kinda warmed up. We got them skips. The castle are back there. Alright. It's alright, I'm pretty quick. There you go. Bink. Bink. Little kick follow-up. Ooh. Whiff. Alright. I gotta watch out though, because you do a lot of damage. What if I hit you with a blade in the rod? How about that? I'm with the top. Bang! I wasn't sure if that was gonna land. I'm glad it did. Dip City. That's it. Alright. Yeah, that was a pretty good first round, man. Your build hurts, man. Them bubbles no joke. Alright, we got the bubbles in chat too. I like that. Alright, here we go. Run to. Shoot him up. Lay in the raw. Never mind. I don't want that to fall off though. You're lightweight too, so I'll refresh quick. Bleed. Bleed. Ah, I was trying to like delay the kick that time too. You still dodged out of there. Nicely done. Reload my pistola. Try and finish you with the blade, maybe? Bang! There it is! Clean. I'm healthy enough. I'll eat all that all day. Ooh! I think the orbit got you, actually. What is that? Oh, it's your weapons on the floor. I was like bugging. I'm like, where are these wheels from, bro? Good fight, bro. Alright. Pretty good first match. I like that. I like that. I'm surprised you said bring my best, bro, for the first match. Alright. Spots opened up. Alright, next person's Crumb. I gotta try and like repeat your names in my head so I don't lose my place after we're done. Which will probably happen anyway. Havel the Tank, you got the emblem too. Let me take a look at this. Oh man. Yeah, I kinda like that. Cause you kinda got like the grooves and stuff from the freaking the Havel armor and stuff like that. That's pretty cool. I like that. Oh, you got a shield on there? Alright, what am I gonna play with? You know what? Let's bust out one of these freaking Xbox builds real quick. Again, these are placeholder freaking colors, so you know, if you see a build in here like why is it colored like that? I haven't gotten time yet. I'll go double attache, double earshot, bro. Big, bulky bastard, dude. I like builds like that. Yeah, tank looks pretty sweet. Oh yeah, no worries, Fang. I'm actually excited you requested it. I'm always down to play my main. Have I ever played Hades? I have not played Hades. It looks cool though. Some of those like top-down isometric ones, like I was never like super into those, but I don't know. As I've gotten older, I've like broadened how many different genres I play. You know what I mean? Some genres I would like never touch just for whatever reason. Just I never thought I'd like them, but I've gotten into a lot more stuff lately. What up, Ronin? You made it. No Rest for the Wicked. I've heard of that game too. Hey, you guys ever played Darkest Dungeon? Talk about like games I don't normally play. I love that game, dude. I still don't think I've beaten it because I'm like obsessed with constantly like starting over all the time. Yeah, that game is tight, bro. It's so good. All right, pay attention here. Yeah, I haven't even touched Darkest Dungeon 2. Eventually, even come out. I wasn't like super into it because it looked like a completely different game. But Darkest Dungeon 1 is sick. That freaking announcer narrator dude is a beast. Oh, dagger slings? Alright, bro. Dagger schlang on that. Ah, big snail fat legs. Big bell bottom boys. Bink. Oh yeah, alright. You can shield that all day. I'm gonna keep going for it. It's alright. I'm a big boy too. Alright, that dagger does hurt though. We are on Basho arms. I just remembered that. Oh, AoE from after the fact, dude. What is this? Alright, he has pulse hammer on this. And a big, heavy machine gun. Whoa, dude. You're making a sandwich, bro, splitting between two pieces of bread. I don't know how that didn't land. Ah. Come here, bro. Oh, that got me. I'm dead. Alright. You know, maybe I was being a little overconfident there. Maybe just a tad bit. Good round, brother. Darkest Dungeon 2 came out a while ago. Yeah, alright, yeah, I figured. Hold these! Wow, none of that got your feet. It's too high up there. Alright, you whiff that though, I'll take that. I gotta remember that my QB reload time is dukem on this build, dude. Nice direct hit. No, sir. I don't know how you shot the wall there, but I'm glad you did. Stag it up. Stag it up. Bang! Alright, no dagger for you. Oh! We don't have enough stability to not get staggered by the pulse armor. I mean, the assault. I don't know if we win this. Damn, bro, that dagger is mean. Alright. Alright, I got beat up. Yeah, the dagger slingshot is nasty, bro. I was not ready. What up, Mr. Frack? Done it. What's going on? Just chilling, bro. Just started. Enjoying my Friday so far. Yeah, dagger sling's freaking sick, dude. That's something I haven't even like messed around with like at all yet, and I really need to because clearly it's dope. Spoon man, next one. Yeah, it's a thing. It's pretty tight. Essentially, you use like the dagger's charged to carry the momentum, and it does not care about weight and stuff. It's pretty sick. All right, let's bust out another one of these builds real quick. What's this? Harris LRB. All right. I'll take that. Spot is opened up. Are you on a Silver Knight? Damn, he said I want all the smoke. Damn, you guys are on it today, huh? It's one of them Fridays? Everyone feeling good today? Ask and you shall receive. The Knight of Silvery good. Yo, I gotta tell you guys, right? I was watching a YouTube video, right? It got recommended to me from my homepage. I watch a lot of those, like, camping out in the wilderness things, especially, like, you know, overnight ones and stuff. Yo, I got recommended a video of this dude camping out in the woods, Except for his shelter, he made a Lego house, like the giant Lego bricks. It looks so ridiculous, dude. It looks like 2D in real life and like 3D, bro. It's trippy as hell. It's super trippy. I was laughing my ass off watching it because I'm imagining in my head, I'm like, I feel bad for whatever poor soul just so happens to be wandering around the woods in the middle of the night and stumbles upon that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what a trip that would be. You sit there like, what the hell am I looking at? Especially if someone's like drunk or whatever, or if freaking on the influence of like whatever. Imagine that. You walk through the woods, you see this rainbow like Lego brick house in the middle of the woods just chilling there. You're like, all right, I think today's the day where I call it quits, bro. I think I gotta go sober after that. Oh, I think I was gonna stun you there. Bro, it was so freaking sick. And then when he's making it, all I kept thinking was, I'm like, I don't want to be out in the woods in the middle of the night in no damn Lego house, bro. So as he's like making the doorway and stuff, I'm like, yo, I would close myself up in the middle of the night, just like put more bricks and just make my door just be just stack it right up. Boom, no entry. We're good. I don't have no bear stick its head in here. I mean, it's a Lego house, right? Thing will probably freaking tear that thing down regardless. You imagine that you're sleeping there in a Lego house in the woods in the middle of the night. You hear something outside. You wake up, freaking pull out one little Lego block, so you just see your eyes peeking through a little rectangle, like, what's out there? Is that Big Feast, man? I want no Bigfoot today, bro. Stay away. Just close it back up. It was so bizarre, man. It's such a cool video idea, though. I know the guy mentioned in the video, he knows he's not like the first one that did it. That's the first video I've ever seen of someone doing it, but yeah, it was bizarre, dude. It just looks funny. It's almost like an optical illusion, because you would think, like, yeah, it's Legos, so, you know, obviously, we all live in a 3D world, bro. But just the way, I don't know, the angles of it and the way the bricks are stacked up and stuff, it looks jacked up, bro. It almost looked like someone photoshopped a Lego house in the forest, dude. That's what I'm saying. It'd be trippy as hell to run into that middle one. Yay, the Eclipso! What up, brother? Good to see you. Happy Friday, man. Hope everything's going good. It'll scare away the Bigfoot and Wendigo. I hope so, bro. I don't want to run into either of those, dude. Screw that. Alright, good match, good match. Alright, got Conk. Conk is next. Alright, I bust out. This is what I was gonna run before we got the Silver Knight freaking thing. Yeah, it's my most comfortable build, Spoon, man. If there's any build that I feel like I do like incredibly well, it's always gonna be the main one. I saw a guy build a whimsical tiny little castle in the woods. That's cool too. What up, King House? Good to see you, man. AC6 Pass. Hey, I'm glad I was able to bring you some freaking entertainment, man. I guess the last stream was perfectly timed, huh? Imagine stepping on that. I mean, if you step, that's the thing. It was the big Lego bricks, like the ones that are like bigger than actual like freaking bricks that you use for like freaking masonry and stuff like that. If you step on that, I don't know, maybe you deserve it by that point. You know what I mean? That's how I feel. If I step on that, I'm like, I deserve that, bro. Super Doc Master, what up? Conk, this is my first build ever with small tweaks. Ah, okay. Final landmine. Ooh, is that double LCS back there? Laser pistol, plasmas. Man, got all the energy weapons. I just saw the AC name too. I guess that makes sense. That ends your entire bloodline right away if you stood. I'm like thinking like time travel and stuff. Freaking someone's just like chilling in the moon. Like you see someone step on that freaking thing, and then you see like a baby chilling in the womb just whoop, disappears out of existence. Got a nice little charge shot. Little charge shot. Freaking LRB, man. Weapon's dumb. Yeah, I seen the kick coming, bro. I was getting ready. I could smell it. I could smell all 4 feet, bro, just the way you were moving. I'm like, I know what's happening next. Man. Now, I hope we eventually get... it's probably not going to happen because it's been so long since we last got a balance patch, but it'd be cool if we got another one, man. You don't have to... There's like a few heavy offenders that they can just tone down a little bit and would open up, like, options so much more. And obviously, there's things they can buff, too. I feel like right now, this is one of the more diverse metagames, even though there are still issues and things that need to get toned down. But, yeah, I don't know. I feel like we probably won't get any more just because I mean, I thought that last time. We went for a long stretch without a balance patch, and then we got that last one. But, you know, who knows? It'd be cool if we got one, though. See what other new stuff freaking gets cooked up, you know what I mean? Yep. Ooh, hey, this build kind of quick, man. I like the way this one pilots. I mean, it's a midweight biped, you know what I mean? So, nothing, like, too crazy. That's, like, my preferred freaking build. That's why I'm saying nothing crazy, because it's, like, my normal style. But this will be fun to make a video on. Because Harris hits pretty hard, too. So, Harris and freaking LRB. Manga, not bad. Yes, sir. Good fight, brother. Yeah, that's right. LRB is kind of disgusting. Nerf Nebula, I agree. Nerf Zims, I agree. And Lamb Legs, yeah, Lamb Legs could... I think a fair nerf of Lamb Legs maybe make it so they can't hold as much. You know what I mean? Because they're supposed to be fast, I get it, you know what I mean? But also, the fact that they're, like, as fast as they are and they can hold, like, some real serious heavy hitter weapons is pretty surprising. But tetrapods are supposed to be able to hold a lot, too, so I don't really know. Yeah, Nebula needs to freaking... I'm surprised Nebula's never been touched up. Specifically, just the charge version. Buff the neutral shots, but tune down that freaking charge version, man. That thing's out of control. Like, running two Nebulas, you shouldn't be able to, like, alternate them forever and never overheat, you know what I mean? Kind of crazy. Damn, do we bust this out? Ooh, I haven't practiced any double melee today. I might get wrecked here. That's alright. 20B is 1000% the problem, you know. And you would know that if you watched any Japanese meta. Well... I feel like, obviously 20B makes a huge difference, right? Like, I feel like that's a fair point. Makes a huge difference. But, Nebula's charge thing, the way it interacts like the netcode and stuff like that, with how consistent it is, it feels too oppressive, right? The fact that, like, if we're gonna keep the fact that, whatever, it pops on you, it's hard to dodge it, that's fine. Things can be hard to dodge. But... at least you need to have some downtime, you know what I mean? It can do a lot of damage, too. It can keep the same damage. It needs more downtime. It's like a non-stop, constant pressure. You just alternate and it never stops. That's my main issue with it, you know what I mean? Because even if something doesn't do a lot of damage, if you have maximum uptime and something that's constantly hitting, it's going to hurt. But then again, like, if you know what you're doing, sometimes you can dodge it pretty reliably. So, I don't know. Get my Vientos back. I have never played Killzone, no. Alright, Spitfire. Oh, nerfing both Nebula and 20B. Okay, okay, I misunderstood. I think LCD could get looked at. Because if you don't run a shield, then that's one of the most oppressive weapons in the game. Like, I feel like they kind of, like, overbuffed it a little bit. That's right, I'm on double melee. I am not playing, like, double melee style. Oh, explosive throw! Oh, God. All right, I gotta focus. Yeah, LCD could get toned down a little bit. Zim, obviously, needs to get toned down a little bit. Oh, I didn't swap! That's right, we'll go for the normal damage. Oh, that didn't stagger. Okay. Just go for a neutral. Beautiful. All right, we brought it back. LCD, Nebula, Zim, Lamb Legs could take a look at. I'm not sure what to do with those. I mean, I have, like, some ideas, but, you know. LRB definitely needs to have a look taken at it, because it does... My main issue with LRB is, like, alright, I guess the big freaking massive laser should hit hard. I get that, you know what I mean? It does everything too good, though. I feel like it does too much stagger. It's got good range. Its charge attack is a punish on its own. Its normal attacks hit so hard that a single attack from a normal is, like, enough of a punish. And then, also, you factor in, like, netcode, so it's kind of hard to avoid sometimes. And then to top it off, it does a lot of stagger, too. It's like, where's the downside to it? You know what I mean? I feel like it completely outclasses almost all the other laser rifles, too. Which is not, like, what you want. Wasn't ready. Too busy, like, trying to think and play. Well, trying to talk, play, and think. Nah, I mistimed that. I was hoping to sneak that in on your shield as it was going down. Jedi Generator since we're on Coral. This build feels pretty good. Definitely one I need to practice with. Hey, get out of here. Get up in my face like that. Don't do what you're supposed to do. I don't like that. Alright, be cool, be cool. I gotta play around the explosive. The explosive thrower. Yep. From below. Nice. Boom! That's it. Cleaned it up. Beautiful. LRB becomes most use if you have a good connection. Yeah, that's the thing too. Like LRBs are manageable if you have a good connection. But also that's like another thing in its favor as well. LRB is the fact that like most laser weapons, even if they don't hit you directly, they still chip you. You know what I mean? So that's another reason that makes it kind of like overbearing. Honestly, I would be okay if they didn't even touch the damage, but if they just freaking made it so it doesn't put out as much stagger as it does. Because it's not a lot of stagger, but it does build up, especially going against double LRB, you pair it with something else. It feels like too much. But I don't think they should like gut the weapon, you know what I mean? Because I feel like it's in a pretty good spot. It's just like, it's slightly overbearing. Like it needs like a little look at. I've never been a fan of like, no matter how frustrating it is to play against like certain weapons, I've never been a fan of like gutting something and making it useless. I think that just sucks. You know what I mean? Because that could be someone's favorite weapon and all you gotta do is like fix it instead of freaking making it useless. You know what I mean? But that's me. How about land legs drain a lot of energy very quickly when hovering around? I've thought about that, but then kind of like the point of them is they're supposed to be like aerial, you know what I mean? Even though it's not my style, like that, I see that's what they were going for. Like they want to give you that kind of like hover, airship, aerial playstyle. I feel like if you do that, then you kind of kill that. Granted, you can still play the legs other ways, but that's why I'm saying, like, I know they've already nerfed like its hover speed. I could see them nerfing it again because it is still pretty damn fast, but I honestly think another issue that people don't think about is, like I said before, they carry too much for how fast they are and what they do and what they're supposed to be. I feel like if you're going to have all the options that thing gives you, you should be a little bit limited on what you can carry. Lord Frieza! Ah, damn. Hey, good fight, Vile. Sabbath. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, honestly. Japanese developers don't particularly care about netcode outside Japan, those in relation to fighting games. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, right? Because like the size of Japan, whatever, that it must be so great over there. Because sometimes you can have issues in the U.S. or somewhere like freaking other countries, just from oh god, why am I charging? Forgot I was using. All right, I know what build I have now. All right, we're good. There we go. Ooh, this is a close range monstrosity, huh? You can land the plasma at the same time. Woohoo! Yeah, in Japan, man, like no matter what game they play, man, that entire region, they're all so close to each other. Their freaking netcode's like awesome. I wish. I wish, bro. Not even just for this game, but just for like video games in general. Nice. I didn't think I was gonna land. Woo, terminal. I don't even know what my expansion is. Well, let's find out before the match is over. Alright, it's Pulse. Sweet. Beautiful. Now we know. Okay, this thing hits kind of hard, man. This setup's kind of cool. You gotta get close to make that plasma do anything aside from the charge shot, but this feels kind of nice. Yeah, plasma builds do hurt a lot, dude, especially like laser swap things. Alright. You can honestly revert one of the previous nerfs if they were close to the lightweight's low limit. Yeah. I also would like to really see Songbirds like not be trash PvP again. It's a cool weapon. I don't know, like, here's the thing, I don't expect every weapon to be good in like all scenarios. I don't think that's like the way to go when you're trying to like balance things, at least in my opinion. I just feel like the weapons should feel fun, or they shouldn't feel like actually useless, you know what I mean? Like, when you have a weapon and it feels like it just doesn't work, that's not fun, right? Because you can have a weapon that's not great, doesn't do a whole lot of damage, or you know what I mean, but you make it work for yourself, because it feels nice and it actually kind of works, you know what I mean? That's how the Gatling gun is to me. Most people feel like the Gatling gun is complete trash. Barely anyone ever uses it outside like the meme, like double Gatling or quad Gatling thing, you know what I mean? Talking PvP-wise. But it's a functional weapon. It works, and it has decent, you know, projectile speed and stuff like that, so it doesn't feel bad to play. When you play some of the rifles, unless you're kiting, they feel bad to play, because no one likes to feel like you're lobbing, like, pebbles at people at low speeds. No one likes to feel like you could just be cruising at, like, this speed right here, and all your shots are whiffing. That doesn't feel fun. At least in my opinion. Is a build that performs considered S rank or minigun possible? Yes. If you don't know, Avante, Silver Knight, that's my main build. I've taken that to S rank like every season since we got ranked play. I've climbed into the top 100, I think 3 times. I know for sure 2 times, but I think 3 times with that build that runs a minigun. It's possible. And it has, like, my particular setup has a really good matchup against, like, most meta builds. It's like, I don't think I have any hard counters except for maybe Laser Swap. Laser Swap, like, ruins my build. Yeah, that, I could also just be inexperienced against Laser Swap, too, because you don't see it as much anymore, so there's always that. Yeah, another LRB build, huh? Since we're talking about LAN, let's do this. Oh, it's got Jam Launcher. Oh, it's double melee LAN with Jam Launcher. Oh, dude, I don't know how to pilot this. I'm gonna get destroyed. Alright, Colton. Well, it feels bad to play the Core missiles. They never trail for me no matter what the distance or FCS. Yeah, if you don't do the charge version of the Core missile, that thing sucks. Like, the only good thing about it is the charge version. And even then, once you learn how to break the tracking on it, you completely invalidate it. It's still a pain, though, right? Because sometimes, you mess up you don't quite break the track in the right way and stuff like that, loops back around. The tendrils still do decent damage, stuff like that. But yeah, the non-charge one feels awful. Is Laser Swap bad on PC? All right. How do you break the tracking? So, if the Coral Missile's coming at you, the easiest way to break the tracking is to, if you're using hard lock, put yourself into soft lock. Yeah, that freaking decal work looks kind of tight. Put yourself into soft lock and fly directly at the missile, like an assault boost. It doesn't have to be assault boost, but I feel like it's like the easiest thing for me since you're going to want to close the distance anyway. Sorry, I'm complicating it. Missile's coming at you, fly directly at it, and then boost away from it right as it's about to hit you. For whatever reason, it completely just destroys the tracking on it, and the thing will just not land. It'll just fly off in some other distance. That's right, I just remember the build I'm playing. Damn! I don't know how your first one whiffed, but I'll take it. Oy! Nice. Lead. Big damage. What's my expansion? It's assault. Well, good to know. Oh, the wall was there. I was quick enough, too. I would have snuck in that damage. Oy! Ah, he got me. All right. Charge Core Missile is just a stagger punish. I love the mod Pancake Showcase. Yeah, that mod looks sick, bro. I watched that video. I didn't want to like spoil myself in case I played it, but it looks so cool when I was watching all of it, bro. That mod looks so sick. Ow. Hey! Wow, that still got me! Hello? Oh! Woo! Woo! Oh, that clipped me too, bro. I can't get a reset here. Ah, gotcha! Finally! Alright, we're gonna reset. Pop this to break the missiles. Ha ha ha! Smoke! And I'm not using the smoke a whole lot, but... Oh, God, dodged the wrong way. Damn, bro. This man is on me. Ah! I don't know how you whiff, but we take those. We take those. Yes, sir! I brought it back. Yeah, I keep messing up my jam gun. It's the first time I've used this build, so I'm not sure like what I'm supposed to be doing here. Alright. Smoking a pancake. Some manual aim freaking. Oh, that was the wrong thing. Get out of here. Get out of here. Surprise! Oh, we traded. Cool. It's a fun fight, though. I will say that. Damn, yours landed, mine didn't. I'm dead. Wow, I thought I was gonna be able to move in time. I should have bought my expansion. I was getting greedy with that. Good fight, brother. You got me fair and square on that one. I kind of want to play this build again. It feels fun. I didn't know what I was doing with this one, so I kind of want to try again and learn it a little bit. GG's. Alright, yeah, I'm going to run this one again. We are almost back at the top of the list. Another spot has opened up. Jump in when you can, people. You're in a ranked. Alright. Kakatakatik. We is waiting for you, brother. Ready up whenever you're good to go. Yeah, that mod showcase, dude. That thing looks so tight. Like, the amount of... Like, it was cool seeing the 4th gen weapons and stuff in there, but then, like, the stuff they did with, like, the weapons we already have, like, retuning them, stuff like... It looks so sick, dude. Like, Tarna's, like, shooting fast as hell. I'm like, okay. Assault rifles actually function like assault rifles. Like, well, the way you would think assault rifles would work. So, freaking rifles, historically, in Armored Core kind of function the same way, for the most part. Except for, like, 4th gen. I feel like 4th gen rifles were the best, bro. They made rifles so cool. Rifles were always historically such, like, one of the most underwhelming weapons, in my opinion, in the older games. And then 4th gen showed up and said, we're gonna make these some of the coolest sounding weapons in the game. And they're freaking nasty. They look cool, they sound cool, and they do mad damage, they're consistent, like, so tight, dude. Yeah, it was Big Cake's most recent video. He goes through, like, a lot of stuff. Like, a good chunk of the video is him, like, freaking having mad fun just checking out all the cool different weapons and changes and stuff. Alright, let's see if I can do something with this build here. Off to a horrible start. No, sir. Get out of here. I don't want it. I gotta remember, I can get in, like, close, like, pretty fast, too. Nice. 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 Oh, God. Oh, nice. He whiffed his. Beautiful. The blade finish. Wow. Does that combo? Is that actually a thing? Why have I never realized that before? What up, Waterish? I think I saw you say something earlier, right? Or maybe I'm confusing with last time. Alright, alright. I don't think it does combo. Alright, I just had good timing then. I have this. That's a whole alternate way to break the tracking. Oh, he has coral shield. Oh, I didn't swap my Majestic. I'm sitting there trying to shoot the freaking smoke. Cool. Oh, that actually stopped a lot of damage, dude. Alright, this match is getting away from me. Nice. No, sir. Not interested. Ooh. I thought I had a Majestic out again, bro. Fail. Chilling, I'm taking cover, bro. I have low health. Where did that go? What the hell was that? Alright, got some damage. I dodged too soon. I'm gonna pay for it with my life. Oh, that got me! Damn it, dude! And lingering kicks. Well, it was the explosive thrower that I hit him with that followed up with that blade. Can't wait for the video with right now does a Majestic and Pulse Blade combo. I kinda want to. Yeah, this build's silly. I really like this. Hey! Hey! I'm quick. I'll get in your face before you know it. Ah! There you go. Alright, he shielded it. Oh god. It takes so much damage though. Right in your face. Banger! Oh, I wasn't expecting the assault there. Pink? Duca? No, bro! Damn! Damn it! Snuck the Walton just in time. I thought maybe I should freaking go for the Explosive Thrower, like dodge an Explosive Thrower instead of going for the Majestic. That like single freaking moment of stance I think is what got me. I don't know, he's kind of close. I probably wouldn't have been able to escape it either way. Good fight though, that was a fun match. I want to fight the Danger Roomba. Majestic, Bat Gatling, Missile, Melee works really well. Interesting. Good fight. Alright, we'll go from the top now. Alright, what else can we bring out here? I think now we've hit the limit of builds I haven't colored up yet. So, prepare for some... this seems interesting. Yeah, we'll try this out, actually. Prepare for some non-colored ACs here. Xbox builds that I have not gotten to painting yet. Yeah, it was a close match, man. I actually liked that a lot. It was pretty fun. Tell the kicks need to stop. That day was ridiculous, bro. That guy was just spamming them kicks. I let it happen, too. I don't know. It was like every kick was just like, put my brain into factory reset, bro. You need to stop! Kicked over and over again, bro. And it's because he's on tetrapod legs. Like, all I picture in my head now as I'm thinking about it. You know how the legs spin when they kick? Imagine just his legs like a freaking helicopter propeller. Like, that's how much he was kicking. His legs are just forever spinning, bro. They never stopped. My rufflecopter goes. Can a lightweight version of Silver Knight work? Ludlow and Coquelet? Yes. Ludlow and Coquelet is incredibly strong. That's what I run on Sailor Moon. And that's the setup I also ran on my Mold Breaker build. Where I went on like a crazy like win streak one day, whatever. Didn't lose like a single game, stuff like that. They play very similar. I had a dagger on the back. I forgot to pop off. There you go. Alright, this is a little unorthodox build too. Let's see how this works. Whoa. Alright, so far so good. For some reason I thought I had the earshot. Gotta pay attention to what builds I'm using. Oh, that still got me. Alright. I'm getting a little feel for this setup here. I think I shot that too soon. Alright, get off the ground. The earshot is up. And pop these out. Oh god! No! He waited. That was smart, bro. That was smart. That was smart. Use my LCS more. I'm trying to like set up the missiles too much. Shouldn't use the other weapons, just supplementary. Yeah. I don't know. I see siege missiles. I always kind of want to set them up and stuff. I need to just focus on using the explosive thrower and the LCS. 3V. That's it. That's forever my alternate name now. I told you guys the lore, and now it's staying there forever. Get the kick out of here, bruh. There you go. Oh, you got me. Okay, we made it out. Beautiful. Explosive. Yep. LCS. Clean. Beautiful. Ooh, I see. It actually sets up nice for the little freaking laser turrets, dude. Oh, God. Alright, we made it out. We're good. Nice, bro! The kill with the laser turret! Sweet. Can you use Rusty's AC? Yeah, I can do that. I'll bust out Rusty's AC. His is pretty good. Alright, up off. His build's kind of got a lot amount of AP, too, actually. Yeah, this wheelchair setup feels kind of nice, dude. I still got hit with the AoE. I had a feeling. I was hoping that would hit. That got him, though. Oh, missiles get him! Some of it. Some of it got him. Not a whole lot. Got him with the charge. About these little drones. Get off the ground. Oh, God. Yeah, I had a feeling I got too close. Unfortunate. Nice. Nice, dude. Nice. Put the drones back up. Put the drones back up. Drive away. Explosive. Woo. Look at that, bro. Missiles and drones, man. This is a cool combo. I'm really... Uh-oh. Messed up. Alright, we're good. Yeah, I'm digging this build a lot, dude. Man, maybe this will be the next viewer build. This thing's fun as hell. Good fight, brother. Damn. Getting trolled by YouTube's freaking resolutions. My only request is to give you a challenge. Alright, bro. I already used like Silver Knight twice, so I won't do that. I guess I could do... You want to do Cerulean Tide? Cerulean Tide kind of strong. I'm also good on Flame Skip. Flame Skip is a troll build, but I'm also good with it, so we'll do that. Give me an excuse to play one of my beloveds. least it wasn't like Armor Francis Netco if someone's running a dual laser blade with supplemental booster build. Yeah, I missed all that. I don't have Pulverizer on the PC version of the game, Ninebreaker. I wish I did. It's one of my favorites, so I'll probably recreate it eventually. It's just going to take so long because making that thing took forever. Which playthrough choked you out the most, if at all? Oh, for this game? I think the boss I struggled on the most, if we don't count Nightfall, because for whatever reason I was getting demolished by him my first time through the game, it was probably the Ibis. The Ibis was like hell. That took forever. Ooh, Ludlow at Sujin, double ear shot. Yeah, I did, when I fought Air, I didn't struggle. I didn't struggle in that particular fight, mainly because I did the Liberator Rubicon ending first. That was my first ending. So by the time I got to play against Air, that freaking boss fight, I was already way better at the game than I was my first way through. So I didn't really struggle that much. And by that point, I had remembered that hardlock was a thing. And once you remember that, any of the bosses that are like a pain because how fast they are. Oh, I have no... Bro, I keep forgetting to put an expansion on this build, dude. I like spamming it, wander, and look down and see the 0 there. I'm like, yep. Trolling myself again. I mean, last time I used a lot of expansion, I ended up winning. Not this time. Alright, I gotta play like way more carefully now that I know I have no expansion. Oh, emotionally, story-wise? Yeah. When you fight against freaking Homeboy and Liberator freaking Rubicon, and you go against your pal, the homie, and he sits there and tells you, like, earn all the credits, undo the surge, or be normal again. That part destroys me, bro. First time I played it, made me want to not freaking continue the fight. Out these missiles here. Oh! Ah, I crashed into you, bro. I slammed into a stop my own assault boost. Failed. Come here! I didn't get you. Uh-oh. 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 Ooh, I see you. I see you doing the cancels, bro. Trying to run out my energy. Unfortunately for you, I was trying to bait it out. I wish I had a damn expansion right now. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Oh. Raw damage. Oh, I got you there. Did you not use your expansion? Are you keeping it even like that? What a pal. What a pal. Hot take, cold take, whatever. Walter is way too easy. For my first way, because he was like the first one I did, he was like the perfect difficulty for me. He got me a few times. I didn't get like stuck on for too long. But yeah, playing against him again, yeah, he's like dumb easy. He's a normal AC fight, except he has like faster cooldowns and all his stuff. At least from like the last time I fought him, I thought I noticed that his stuff cools down way faster than it should. Oh, them ups. Yeah, don't get caught on the ground in the flames, bro. Look at this. We're in the red box too. Alright, yeah, shot should be back up, so we gotta be careful here. They coming in. Yeah, you don't want to get that reset on me. Okay, that's right. I'd rather take that freaking as a normal hit instead of a punish. Ooh, good kick, bro. Good kick, good kick. Careful. Oh, we need that to land. Missing that almost got me killed. Oh, you canceled again, you bastard. AP at 30%. Overheated my flamethrower too, super fail. Nice, dude, needed that. Needed that. Missiles will get you? Yep. Couldn't see him. Couldn't see him, the damn flame visual clutter. Good fight, man. I appreciate you not running the expansion once you found out I didn't have one. That was cool, man. You didn't have to do that. YouTube's bitrate taking a day off today? Damn. That's not good. I don't think it's anything on my end. I'll have to check. Flame Skipper strikes again, you know it. Yeah, I think, yeah, stream's fine. Because YouTube being troll, I guess. Alright, good match, brother, good match. Let's bust out another one of these. Ooh, this is Royal Skies freaking Hustler 7. Alright, let's bust this out. Try it out, let's try it out. You got a laser slicer on there. I gotta color this thing up too. Them giant lasers on a stand, they gotta dodge on the opposite side or they just hit you 9% of the time. Balteus Snail. I can't remember how difficult that was for me the first time playing. I probably got stuck on it for a while. For some reason, I don't remember like that fight the first way through. Easy because you don't know what it does. Yeah, when he starts, when you go into like that second phase, he starts flying around like spamming like the freaking, like the plasma stuff, whatever. I do remember that, like bugging out, like, what is this, bro? No. Bahamut mirror match? Yeah, if I have it. Hello, stop it. What up? Alright. So this is gonna be like in your face freaking build for sure. It's Hustler 7. Premium quality plus premium comedy is not allowed. Hey, I see the decal on there, dude. That looking clean. Especially like the red on there, very Mirage-esque. Alright. How do we approach this? I guess we just go in. Oh! Wow, that still got me! Alright. I gotta remember what boosters I have on right now. What color is this? Oh, it's the POs, so we're assault boost. We should still have a decent upward thrust though on this. Oh god. I'm like too afraid of the damn freaking Ishon. It's gonna get me killed. Oh boy. I had a feeling it was assault. I thought maybe I could be close enough. 50%. Oh god! You're not gonna make it! Oh, you still got the damage, bro. Damn it! Ah! Alright, that's fine. We'll readjust. Good first round on your end. On my end, I got Dookie on. Alright. I gotta go ahead and freaking play a little close here and stop being afraid. I've never honestly like really used this weapon column before, so gotta figure out the proper. Whoa! He got Demon Blade on lock, bro. I see you. Nice, made it in time. You know, he missed some of it. Oh wait, I can punch after that. Now we'll just do it now. Let's just do it after the fact. Well, that worked out pretty well. Beautiful. Yeah, I think the Carla and Chatty fight was the one I struggled the most in the entire game. I think you just reminded me of that. I was legit getting like tilted, like pissed. That fight had me like nerd raging, bro. I did not know how to play against those two at all. I was getting hated. I just felt like no matter who I went after, I was just getting pelted in the back with missiles. And obviously my situational awareness wasn't anywhere near as good. Woo! Go right underneath of that. Sweet. They're going for a reset, huh? Missiles just came up, though. Gotcha. Yes, sir. I think it's over. We get the punch this time. Yup. Woo! Nasty combo, man. Good fight, dude. Yeah, it literally is just nothing but missiles. I don't even remember who I decided, like, focusing on at the end. I think I was, like, going after Carla. Taking a damn complex mission and Carla to fight the test. I usually, like, when I make builds, I usually test them all against, like, Rusty or Cold Call. Because they're both, like, really evasive in the arena. So I tend to do that. Alright. Bust out another build. We'll go into the download page. Grab some of the ones at the bottom. I don't think I've used. Yeah, this is a new one I added. I ran out of space, as you guys can see. I need to start doing these PC ones. These PC builds, I can free up space. This looks cool. We'll do this. It's got a Gatling gun. You guys know how I feel about that. Yeah, for whatever reason, cold call, like, super, like, input reads, like, hard. Like, hard, like, ridiculous. So, he's actually surprisingly evasive. And then, even though he has the wrong generator, his weapon setup can actually put a solid amount of damage, too. So, if you make a build and it's not, like, a great build, you will feel it in that fight. Because if your build's not, like, solid, cold call can actually kind of beat you up. Funnily enough. Potential PC build recently when there's a yeah all the builds that you guys. So for those that are curious, right? If yo, what up GTR? If you guys are curious, like whether or not I got one of your builds, sometimes YouTube's dumb. Where if I heart a comment, for whatever reason, I'll go back to the video later and didn't heart the comment, whatever. But essentially, if I hearted your comment, I have your build. And like I just said, I know it's not the most reliable thing because YouTube kind of does its own thing. Sometimes it unhearts them or whatever. But essentially, for the PC builds where I don't have room to actually type them in, I have them screenshotted. So as soon as I make room, I'll just type them in and add them in. So I think I have like everyone's builds for the most part. Granules. Oh, this is kind of like Ligatail. I got a beefed up Ligatail. Evasive. Oh. Nice. Assault. Cool. Cool. We're doing okay. Ooh, kicked right over the head. Point blank. Yep. Woohoo! Yeah, this is dope. This is definitely like Ligatail inspired, whether it's intentional or not. Siphon our AC data by liking comments pretty much. Am I sure? 100% you got our garbage? To my knowledge. Because I don't have any comments that show up on my channel like unread. You know what I mean? And so usually once I heart something, it removes it from the app. Meaning like, you know, that's why I do the hearts to like let you guys know that I got your comment. Because we'll kind of get to that point where I can still read everyone's comments, but I mean it's just inevitable when you start growing on a channel. It's like something I was always dreading when I first started the channel. I'm starting to not have enough time to like respond to every single comment you guys make, which sucks because the comments is my favorite part of releasing a new video. Like I love seeing what you guys say and stuff. And I knew when I first started the channel, I'm like, oh, if I ever start getting bigger, there'll come a time where I can't feasibly read or respond to all the comments. We're now getting to the point where I can't respond to all the comments, but I can still read them, and so I've been hearting them. So if you get the heart, that means that's my way of letting you guys know, like, hey, I read your comment, you know what I mean? Especially for, like, the share codes, because the share codes, like, grabbing them all, typing them in, stuff like that, and also trying to respond to, like, it takes, like, a ton of time, so I've been settling for just, like, hearting to let you guys know, like, hey, I got this one. But I do plan on going back and looking at the viewer build videos. That's why I have you guys put your builds specifically in those videos, so I can easily go back and see what slipped through the cracks of YouTube, whether it was like a comment got held for whatever stupid reason on YouTube, which happens all the time, or something got unhearted, whatever, you know what I mean? There's just a lot of them, so I'm like trying my freaking best to like keep track of everybody. I like your videos. It makes me want to play PvP. Thanks, Full Metal. I'm glad you enjoy them, man. That makes me happy. It always makes me smile whenever you guys say, like, my videos inspire you guys to, like, play or stuff like that. Like, it makes me happy. I think that's pretty rad. My AC submission in the last 12 hours in your latest viewer build video. No, you're real busy, though, bro. I cleared out my comments today. I might have yours, Thom. I would have to, like, look at my phone screenshots and, like, look in there. Thanks, Manny. I appreciate that, man. You guys are all freaking super dope in terms of, like, how chill and everyone is, you know what I mean? Which is what I always hoped for when I first made this channel. I was hoping that, I attracted, like, a really cool, chill crowd, you know what I mean? And I'm beyond happy with freaking how dope our community is. Had to make my share code verticals because YouTube kept flagging. Yeah, I don't know why. Like, a lot of people having issues with that, where they had to, like... They were getting their comments deleted by YouTube, and they had to keep making them. And some people would just post their share codes just fine, you know what I mean? Like, I gotta understand if... I think YouTube, kind of for the most part, just auto-deletes links. So maybe sometimes it confuses some of the share codes for links, but some people have no issues at all whatsoever. So I don't really know what the hell's going on there. This should be up now, yup. Earshot. Yeah, still on cooldown. Oh, the full charge. It was too slow. Get rid of that shield. Get rid of that shield. Trying to see your troubles? Yep. I gotta watch out for the full charge moonlights. Neutral hit. Dodge. Earshot point blank. Yep, there we go. Trying to like throw off your damage indicator by doing like the Trenos to make you think like the earshot's coming. I don't know if it's working or not, but it feels like it for me. Playing around with Bullet Dragon earlier, test to see a difference between Chang and Ludlow. If you type PSN, the comment gets deleted. That's weird, dude. That's so ridiculous. Maybe I'll mention that in the next video. I'll tell like you PlayStation guys, like type in like PlayStation or just PS instead of PSN. I wonder why it does that. Maybe it's too similar to like SSN, like Social Security number. Maybe that's why. Maybe YouTube auto freaking deletes it for that. That's like the first thing that comes to mind that it could be. Ooh, got a little bit of wall combo there. That was nice. Get off of me! Woo. Do we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on here? Them freaking quick boosts are kind of lasting a long time. Oh, we're in trouble here. Yeah, I'd rather get staggered while... Oh, it was off cooldown. Damn, I misjudged the timing. And somehow that hit you. I'll take it. Whatever. I was trying to let you like stagger me while your Moonlight was on cooldown so I wouldn't have to eat the Moonlight cooldown, but I misjudged the timing. Good fight, brother. So I just typed PSID. I guess that works, yeah. I guess apparently if you type in PSN, you kind of get screwed. Your vids largely inspired me to start PvP this past winter, showing you can win without being a meta slave. Yeah, it's... Don't get me wrong, right? Obviously, it's going to be harder if you don't use meta. But it's not as bad as people make it out to be. Like, some people make it seem like if you're not running freaking meta, you are never going to win, period. It's GG. Like, don't even try, you know what I mean? It's definitely not like that. Like, not even close. I probably wouldn't still be playing the game if it was like that. Because I don't like stuff like that where things feel so completely, like, outclassed that there's no chance. I think that's lame. I've won against meta builds with some absolutely jank, stupid, lame builds that have no business even existing, you know what I mean? So I'm glad to hear that freaking my videos and stuff help you guys, you know what I mean? In terms of like making you want to get into PvP and know that you can succeed with stuff that you like, right? My main build uses Gatling gun, one of the worst weapons in the game. I succeeded a lot with that thing, still. Ooh, alright, we'll do this. Don't melee. Only true if you're skilled. Yeah, well, I'll say this. Skill does play a huge role, but honestly, in my experience playing this game, the what's it called? Fundamentals and experience will get you further than anything else. Just knowing like when you go against certain weapons, what they're gonna be looking for, what people usually use, you know what I mean? Like for example, some people might struggle with earshots, especially when they're like newer at PvP and stuff, and they're like it's the most busted piece of crap weapon in the game. Things like screw those things, whatever. You can easily fix your earshot troubles by doing a whole bunch of things, and then the simplest one is fly in the air. When you're almost out of energy, act like you're out of energy, like you're just dropping. That's usually what earshot players are looking for, so they can actually hit you with it. And then once you see them shoot it because they think you're out of energy, you just fly back up. Haha, I actually had energy left. Stuff like that, like little small things that you understand just by like experience and repetition and stuff like that, and fundamentals, knowing space, stuff like that, that'll take you so far, especially with like non-meta builds. Then of course, skill is the next thing that helps out a lot. So if you can do both, then even better, then you'll do great. Yeah, Waters, that's what I tend to do. And I try to like, anytime I'm going against earshots in my videos, I try to like verbalize that when I'm gonna do it, so that way you guys can kind of pick up on it for those of you that don't know about it, I haven't learned it yet, you know what I mean? That way, you can apply it as well. Lead. Drones. Kick. Hold them in place for the drones. Freaking Cardis. Oh, we got Harris. I was gonna say, speaking of Cardis too, I know if you guys have freaking noticed me using, oh god, using Cardis a lot more. It's because after the most recent buff, it's so much more consistent and it feels nice even running as like a single weapon. Granted, it's not like powerful or anything like that, but that weapon used to suck, dude, because it could never hit anything. So I'm having fun like messing with those. Oh, I was supposed to charge that. That was a mistake again. It's alright. Buy myself some time by doing that. Make you back up. Oh. Nice, both hit. Oh, I was hoping you would whiff that. Oh, we're getting beat up this time. Getting beat up bad. Lead. Oh, dude. I knew I was risking going for the kick there. Because in my head, I'm like, if I can get the kick in time, we can stuff the explosive throw. Because the most obvious thing he's going to do with the explosive throw because it'll win him the game. I was like, and then I can pulse armor after the kick. Hopefully before the explosive makes it in. But that was kind of like wishful thinking on both fronts. Because he could easily sneak in the explosive throw while the pulse armor is activating. If he's quick enough. And then also the alternative was he freaking gets the explosive before the kick comes out. Yeah, and I keep messing up these freaking dodges on that. I'm not playing this like the dull melee I should be too. Kind of screwing myself playing like this. I might be able to bring it back though. We do a lot of damage on punish. And that is just hitting. Get them, drones! Oh, we were too slow, bro. That could have been it. I think we lose now. Yep. Chose the wrong time to go for the charge thing, too. Yeah, it's over. Damn. I made way too many mistakes on that, and you just capitalized on all of them. Nicely played, dude. What's going on, Neo? Yeah, I was not positioning well. I was choosing the wrong times to go for things. It happens. I kind of screwed myself over. Good fight, man. Hey, when I was going down the list, for those of you that, I know some of you guys from the top, you're all new to the room, right? I'm making my way there. Did I miss you, Tech Gear? Or did you come in, like, after the fact? Essentially what I'm saying is, the person we just fought, that was the right person we were supposed to be fighting, right? I'll wait for you guys to answer before I move on. I know it was like a slight delay for you guys. Thank you, Harry. I'm glad you enjoy it. Stop it, made it in. We're on PC today, Zane. Anytime I stream, I put the lobby, like what lobby we're in the title of the stream. If you ever like want to know for future reference, it'll always be like the title of the stream, the keyword to join the room, and then I'll put like PSN lobby or PC lobby. All right, we're just gonna go with Rippin'. I think we're on the right track here. I don't think I missed anyone or skipped anybody. The Dizzler. Let's play the Dizzler. YouTube has had a bunch of buffering problems with streams the past couple of days. Yeah, the last stream we did, funnily enough, YouTube went down. YouTube went down for like an hour for like a ton of people. And we were streaming. And some of you guys are having issues, but the stream was fine. It never turned off. We dodged that bullet somehow. I got Dizzle. I'm gonna get him with a little Dizzlerino. Dizzeroonie. Please use Jailbreak for the next fight. Oh yeah, I forgot to use Rusty. We'll do Rusty for the next fight, and then I'll screw around with Jailbreak for the next one. See if I can do something with that. A troll freaking name of a build, bro. When I saw this one get submitted, I was legit like laughing. I was like, the Dizzler. That's a great name. Ooh, okay. Manticore. It's a low blow handle 3 feet. Did anybody join this? Like it's private. GTR, anyone can join. If the room is full, when you search for it, it won't show up. But anytime there's a space, the room will show up. So you kind of just gotta try and like get in when you can. You know what I mean? But the way it normally goes is that once someone finishes a match, they drop out of the room. That way, more people can get in. So yeah, it's free. It's free to everybody. It's always gonna be for anyone unless someone like shows up causing problems like on purpose or whatever. Other than that, I don't care who joins. I don't care like what their reputation is or whatever, because I don't know anyone personally. I'm not one to like jump to conclusions or get into like mob mentality. So as far as I'm concerned, if you come to my stream and everything's cool and chilling, then you can stay, do whatever, join my rooms, do whatever the hell you want. You know what I mean? I don't care about that. Ooh, nice, I staggered. Beautiful. Oh! Out for them freaking earshot dudes. Oh, we have Dizzy. About to dazzle him. Mink? Yo, I'm so used to the distance on that thing now, like the detonation distance. Dizzled. Damn. Now I want to do I want to do a video on this one too soon. Just like I hit people with a dizzle. Yeah. Mink. That build kind of clean, bro. You guys sent me some like really cool stuff. Like every build I was seeing, like as I was either building them or opening up the freaking share codes and stuff. Everything that loaded up, I'm like, this looks good. This looks cool. That looks, I can work with that. Well, no one's like sent me anything like mega jank where I'm like, uh-oh, like this is gonna take a while. You guys are very kind to me with your builds. You sent me some freaking pretty sick stuff, especially like paint jobs and everything too. Just sucks that I gotta like do my own paint jobs for the Xbox One. Damn, the Dizzle finish! Look at the dirty fireworks! Oh boy! I'm running this build again. This thing's tight. Super sick. Balaam ending I would love. I wish we got one, dude. Michigan deserved better. Yeah, actual Vegeta, for real. Like actual dirty fireworks. On that map too. Good fight, Rippin'. Alright, Bahamut. Do I have a Bahamut build? Because I know I said I was going to do the Rusty thing, but I know one of you guys mentioned Bahamut, like, mirror match, right? Do I have one here, or is it in downloaded? And have I already downloaded, or are we full? I don't see it. I don't think I have it. Stargazer. Ifrit. Yeah, I don't think I have it. All right, well we'll do Rusty. I said I was gonna do Rusty. Rusty? He should be right around here. Yeah. Nunsha? Oh, I passed it. All right. Good looking out. Was that one near the bottom? Or did I type that one in? Was it an unpainted one or is it in here? Nunsha. I was probably looking at the wrong names. I was looking at AC name. Alright, bear with me. My eyes are failing me right now. Am I blind, bro? I might be blind. Oh, there it is. Alright. I see. Wait. Alright. Saw my son Ouroboros again. Ifrit ought to have a flamethrower. It would fit the name. Kind of like Creek and Agni. From Agni and Ruger from Devil May Cry. They should have brought those back. I was cool to see the Cerberus Chucks come back in Devil May Cry 5. It would have been cool to see Agni and Ruger come back. See if they still kept to the no talking thing. After all those years. Yeah, sir, if it happens. It happens to me pretty often. I like second guess myself. I'm like, I might be tripping right now, bro. This should not be difficult to find. Be swag, not meta. Alright. See what we make happen here. So this alright, I think I can pilot this fine. Just have to be careful because it's squishy. There's my pop off. You ready, bro? I was surprised you didn't go for the noodle right away. Ah, I cooked you with some of it. I'll take it. Woo. I hit that ground hard. I don't like when that happens. There we go. Ooh, evasive. I'm getting pieced up though. You're landing more than I am. That's for damn sure. Alright. Yeah, it's not looking good so far. Oh god. The damage. Nice, get the stagger. We are gonna die when we activate. Wow! It just popped too, bro. Brutal. Yikes. Looking for the ketchup bottle in the frame. Yep. I've had that happen before too. Alright. Might be out of range. Nope, got you a little tail end of it. Woo! Got that little whip on the end of it. Alright. You were landing more shots than me last time, so I want to stay in assault boost this time so I can at least play the stagger game better than you. There we go. Got your expansion already. You stacked on some good damage though in the meantime. So we gotta go back to the assault, push this advantage while the shield's up.
AP at 50%.
Nope. Oh. Ah, get clipped, get clipped. Alright. There we go. There we go, there we go. I gotta play the stagger game. I'm reloading. Gotta pay attention when I reload with the Ludlow too. Yeah, I need to. It's alright, we can still win. Should have you here, yep. Beautiful. Woo! Came out to the wire. Damn. There's a good fight. It's a good mirror match. I should be here tomorrow if you're doing PlayStation lobbies. I've been doing Tuesdays and Fridays for the streams so far. And Tuesdays have been the PlayStation lobby. So the next PlayStation lobby is going to be on Tuesday. Usually the weekend, I don't have the time to stream. Ooh. Ooh, good dodges, bro. You are getting me. Damn. Can't land these freaking rifle shots. There we go. Ah, you landed another one, though. Oh, boy. Might get the stagger first. I'm playing a dangerous game here. I should be popping my expansion. Yeah, yep. I knew I should pop my expansion. Playing a game of chicken on that one. I was getting greedy. Good fight, bro. Hey, G-Pow, the 5 bones. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Top 5 AC betrayals. DSA boss is actually an employee. 2 Big Kicks Yum doesn't own an oven. 3 Slow Motor Man has 2 people. 4 Royal Skies operates a train. Which build did I use to beat the final boss in AC6? It was the original. It was the original version of Silver Knight, which I will show you real quick. That's like another thing I always thought was cool about my build too. For those of you like, oh, like you don't have to run meta type thing. The original version of Silver Knight was. Let's see, it should be here, and this. This was the build I beat the game with. The All Mine fight was a huge pain in the ass, specifically just because of I was run out of freaking Gatling gun ammo. But yeah, not the greatest build ever. Fighting the stupid wheels, the Heliandus freaking machines, what the hell they called, that was always a pain and stuff like that. But yeah, this was the build I beat the game with, these exact parts and stuff. Obviously, I didn't have Shade Eye yet. I don't remember what head I used before Shade Eye, but when I finished my final playthrough, this was it. And I did this in PvP until about like almost B rank, and I decided I need to change stuff up. Because for the skill level I was at the time, my whole left side was not doing anything. And then I was just trying out things to complement the Gatling gun, and that was it. The rest was history. A freaking pistol was the main thing I was looking for. So it worked out. What days are the PlayStation lobbies? Need to know for an alarm. PlayStation lobbies on Tuesdays. And Zane, every Sunday I post a community post on YouTube to let you guys know which days and times the streams will be ahead of time. So like a little bit of a mini schedule there for now. I think we're back at the top of the list, right? For matches? Or were you next, Waterish? Sorry, I got sidetracked. I lost my place again. Oh, bust out another one of these builds. What's this? Another Gatlin build, huh? Alright, I feel like we played this one before, too. Maybe not. PlayStation is Tuesdays, yes. Oh, this is the... Oh, yeah, this is Renoma. We played this before. Not today, but on another day. Who bends and stun needles for the boss I found was just reliable. The boss had predictable patterns. Yeah. Hey, good fight, Eric. Yeah, just Tuesdays for now. I alternate. Every time I do a PC stream, the next stream's going to be, you know, PlayStation, and then after the PlayStation 1, it's PC. And so far, Tuesdays and Fridays are what's working for me. Could change in the future. If it does, I'll let you guys know ahead of time. That's why I'm still doing, like, every Sunday I'm doing those community posts to let you guys know ahead of time, just in case something changes. But I am trying to, like, look into locking down, like, a dead set schedule that way you guys always know without having to look at anything, unless I cancel for whatever reason. Luko was kicking my ass so hard late game because I wanted all the pretty weapons my aunt's playing weight was on life support. The struggle's real. Thank you again, G-Pow, by the way. I always appreciate you doing that, man. You're always really generous with those freaking donations like that, man. Means a lot, brother. Oh, we got Demon Blade. Okay. You know, a lot of you guys, when you show up with the oscillator, you're doing it again!
50%.
Bruh! Alright. We're gonna have to reconsider my approaches here. Yeah. I feel like there's so many people that know how to do that now. It's cool.
At 30%.
Oy. I see you load up again. This man's spamming them. I like it. I like it. I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up. I have enough health. I'm a heavy body. I could still do something to bring this back. There we go. I gotta stop punishing you, stancing yourself. Nah. I'm playing cautious now. You're gonna redshift now? Oh, I predicted it, but I messed up! No, bro! I shot too soon and it whiffed. I predicted it too. I predicted it! Damn it! Nicely done, you bastard! Oh, man. Alright. See? I didn't know you had Demon Blade on you like that. I didn't know you were so consistent with it too. Now I know. Now I know. Alright, bro. See you. You gotta get close to that with them blades. Nice. Wow, that still got me. And you dodged the missiles at the last second. That's alright. Big damage on you here. With the kick. Get off of me. Woo! Got up in the air just in time. Hold that. Nothing. Missiles got you, though. Rink? No, we whiffed! Gatlin for the damage. Yep, there we go. That Uncle Ben. Good old trusted. Look at that thing steaming with the red on there. Woo! Alright. Let's go again. So far, so good. Oh, it was in the right area. It was in the right area. Too far away, though. Got the kick. Oh, he whiffed the bazooka, though. That's not good. Bing. Yeah, you'll hit me there. Nice. Nice. We got the damage in, too, bro. I didn't think the missile was going to save me, so I'm glad it did.
AP at 50%.
Alright, bro. Good dodge. Yeah, we're too too big to dodge that. I was dead. Damn. I should have stayed in the air. I should have known I wouldn't be able to dodge that. Damn. Good fight, man. That was a fun one. That was a fun one. I had to, like, be really careful with my spacing, man. I like matches like that. So, Moto Man, what's popping with it, bro? What up, Zaid? Matches are going great. I'm having a lot of fun matches today already, dude. It says PlayStation in the description. Oh, in the description it says PlayStation. Damn, good looking out. All right, let me see if I can change that right now, actually. Let me go ahead and fix that. Give me one moment. I thought I had everything changed already. I know I changed it in, like, the title and stuff like that, but... I messed up. Good looking out. Good looks. Appreciate that. Play on PC. Right. Hopefully that updates real time. Alright, we are good. We'll go back into Armor Core. Well, after I put my OBS back up so I can actually see what I'm doing. Alright. Alright, Waterish is next. What else we gonna run here? I'm going from the bottom, right? Gigatron? Another Gatlin. Man, you guys, you know what I like. You guys sending me all the good stuff. What are the internals here? Okay, NGI, that's good to know. And then we have Assault Boost set up. Okay. Okay, cool. I'm glad. I'm glad that that freaking updated, like, instantly. Matches are going great, Solo Moto Mini. I'm always gonna say a name like that because I find your name fun to say. So fun to say, so I always gotta say it fast. Solo Moto Mini. GG, Super Doc. What are you stressing for, bro? We're chilling. Chilling. You ain't got nothing to prove. Alright. Got another uncolored big bulky monster. as long as you're cool with it. As long as you're cool with me freaking messing with your name like that. Feel free to jump on the train that I've unleashed upon myself by telling the old story. You can call me 3Fee if you want. I'll never forget that, dude. That was so troll, man. Still to this day, I can't understand how someone would look at the name Thrife. Like, and even if you don't know what it is and you're trying to pronounce it, like, why would you think 3Fee? Like, why would your mind go to that? Oh, God. We got a nice freaking wall combo. I didn't really take advantage of it. That was silly. Oh. Oh, made it out in time. Nice, dude. Damn, shut the expansion down. Old school skipping 3Fee. Oh, sorry, I hit the mic. Fire away! Whoa, almost. It's that predictive shot. Damn, I kicked it the perfect time for the missiles. Yeah, I've been messing around with the Soup missiles a little bit more recently, and they feel way more consistent than I remember them being. I remember before I used to have a hard time trying to land those things. Yeah, you'll get that. Yep, you'll get that. You don't let me get too far away, bro. You know what's gonna be coming. Yeah, hold on to these just to make you dodge. And I knew you were going right. Yeah, we go. We got some of it. We overheated, but it's okay. That's okay. Nice, dude. Ah, Bell Bottoms! Good match, brother. If I didn't have so much armor, I think you probably would have had me. Honestly. Yeah, dude. 3Fee was like... I don't know if you were here for that story. I can't remember like which stream that was I talked about it. But I used to play a lot of World of Warcraft back in the day. And I was jumping in Vent on a guild I've never raided with before. With one of my friends, like my IRL friends. And as they're going through like strategies and stuff or whatever, the guy, he's looking at my name. He goes, hey, 3Fee, you able to do this and that? Yo, my friend lost it, bro. He was dying. He's like, not the 3Fee, bro. And I was flabbergasted. I'm like, never in my life would I ever imagine someone look at that name and think it says 3 fee. That dude, and here's the thing, I don't even think English was his second language either, because I will excuse that, right? If English is his second language, I'll excuse that. I get it. English is wonky and janky sometimes. Nah, bro, that man spoke fluent English flawlessly, bro. There was no excuse for that pronunciation, dude. Wait till 4 free low roll up. Hey, Solo, what up, bro? Help you breaking a new build. Sweet. I'm glad you got something out of it other than fun. It's always nice when I can help you guys out, even indirectly. Someone got the 3 fee code. You got 3 fee in this house? 3 fee. 3 fee, wee fee, 3 feet. Super short, man. Simple case of too many syllables. Yeah, English is surprisingly tricky sometimes. Yeah, for real, Solo. Yeah, I think the first time... Ugh, look at this. Double LCD, double plasma, scary. I think the first time I ever appreciated or like really fully understood how much of a pain learning English could be, I think I was in like 6th grade, maybe it was 5th grade. We had a Chinese foreign exchange student, right? Cool as hell. Guy was super freaking cool. I ended up becoming friends with him. And in class, he'd be learning. He had like a dedicated teacher, like an additional teacher, like helping him learn English and stuff while he was in class. And I remember that teacher was telling another teacher, like how tricky it is to try and like teach English sometimes, especially to like something as different as Chinese. Because the example he gave was trying to explain to the kid how 8, like when you eat something, and then 8 the number, and then just a whole bunch, there was like 4 other examples of making the sound A, or just like 8. And how they're all spelt vastly differently. Like you think 8, you 8 sign ATE, then you think of 8 the number 8, like freaking whatever, you know what I mean? It's and it blew my mind as a kid, because I'm like, damn, I never really thought about it like that. This kid probably hating his life right now. Like, I remember as a kid, I'd look at like Japanese or Chinese language, and I'm like, what the hell is that, bro? I'm like, dude got like hieroglyphics. I'm like, how do you learn that? You know what I mean? You're a kid, you don't know. And then the teacher's explaining that. I'm like, damn, he's looking at us like, yo, these Americans, what the hell's wrong with this language, bro? How does this 3-letter word make the same sound as this shit? You know what I mean? Oh, pay attention. You lose at any point in time here. Hold on. Pulse blade on big heavy. Oh. Don't kill me, bro. Oh, I thought I had a full charge Kurosawa, bro. I let go too soon. I was banking on that hitting. Damn. Nicely done. English also breaks the it's on rule, and sometimes there are letters that are not even pronounced like the word. Yes, yep. I need you to learn the concept of French spelling. Alright, where you at, bro? Too busy looking at the chat. Oh, we locked on. I should have just went to manual mode to avoid that happening. Alright, we'll go... AoE on you. Plasma for plasma, bro. Look at this man charging. I see. Alright, I got charges too. Nice. Got you first. These charges out of here. Hold that. Now everything's on cooldown. Now I'm in trouble. Alright, back up. Over the top. Mink. Direct hit. Slow motion blade, bro. We didn't even make it. The most stubby blade dash ever, dude. Oh, no. Going for it again, just because. I landed it. There you go. Your charges are mine. Clean, dude. Unrelenting assault. I was popping the assault in the end just to hopefully, like, intercept whatever he was shooting at me. I don't think I had the timing now. I probably would have got hit. Good fight, brother. Slow motion, man, when I played COD game. That's jacked up. GG. Alright. Crimson Dervish. Dervish always makes me think of Guild Wars. I haven't done Cerulean Tide today, but I kind of want to mess around with some more of viewer builds here. Been having some pretty solid success with these viewer builds. Sir Lancelot. Double laser shotgun, Fasan, and missiles. We working for like boosters and stuff. Okay. Alright. I'll try this out. Give it a shot. Give it a shot. What booster was that on? The big heavy? Big heavy one was near the top. Atlas Requiem. Alula. Wow. I guess purely for the QB reload time. Because I think with Barzel, the QB reload time will still be too slow. Maybe the NGI will still be too slow as well. So even though it's like not EN efficient, at least you have a better cooldown on your freaking quick boost. I have not tried Black Fox yet because I ran out of space. I ran out of space on my downloads. At this point, just so I can like play around with it and like have fun with it, I'm gonna freaking like build it first. And then the moment I get space, like when I start banging out these PC viewer builds, I'm gonna throw Black Fox on there because I've been itching to play it. Like, no BS. That build is really cool. Who was it that did a video with your Black Fox? Someone did it recently. God, I'm drawing blanks right now. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know, Solo. Trust me. It's coming, bro. I know. Deathhelm, yes. Yes. Yep. It's such a cool build. And for what it's worth, Fox is my favorite animal, so, a little biased there too. But yeah, I didn't want it to be like the very next one, Solo, mainly because I started off with like Robot Murloc's thing and stuff, and I didn't want to do like a whole bunch of like other YouTuber stuff right away because I don't want people to feel like I was prioritizing like, like fellow YouTuber stuff, you know what I mean? Because I'm picking the bills based on like what I'm feeling each day, you know what I mean? But I am itching for Black Fox. I just didn't want to do it like right away. And the next thing I knew, I freaking ran out of space on my PC thing. But this weekend, the goal is to start clearing out some of these, what's it called? Some of these viewer builds for PC so that way I have more space. Because there's other people that I have their code saved, but I haven't even have them downloaded yet. I got so many, bro. Oh, God. We have... I think we do. I don't want to say it. Nice. We don't... Alright, I thought we had terminal because I tried to pop my expansion like 3 times and nothing happened. Weird. Have you ever made lamb setups? I made a video for, what's the limit on number of builds? For downloads, it's 40. Actually, for every page, like even builds you make, each page is 40. And then download is the same thing, 40. Alright, drop down here. And we go for a manual neb. I thought maybe you'd move back around. That's alright. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Ooh, got a quick stagger on these double laser shotguns, though. Gotcha. Big damage, bro. Disgusting damage. Holy... Clearly the first round I was playing wrong. Yeah, I love foxes. Hopefully you like using the Kitsune Mark 7. I used one of them on stream already and I had fun with it. Alright, where are you? There you are. Snipe you out. This is one having playing on mouse would be like great for this snipe. Unless I like two-hand the thumbstick. It's not gonna work. I'll just go steady thumb. I was hoping to pull it in range. Alright. Lift that kick. There you go. Float menacingly. I'll trade you your blade for my neb. Woo! Alright, we have pulse. Dude, point blank. These things hit so hard, dude. Wow! Damn laser shotties, man. They didn't even have to go for the charge versions. Yeah, I'm like genuinely excited to do the Black Fox one. Like, again, I'm not even like saying that, bro. Like, anytime I've seen it like in action, I'm like, that's kind of like, I don't know, that's kind of like my style for freaking like high speed builds. Even though I like playing like super like rushed on stuff, I don't know, like just the way you pilot that thing, it's cool to watch. All right, we're on tech. Or were we below? I can't remember. Crawl ignores defenses. Yes, it does. Bastille. Oh yeah, this. I kind of gotta get like. I kind of gotta get a practice match on that. Otherwise, I'm not gonna play it well. We'll mess with this. This one always has a cool paint job too. Alright. AC companion app. I've actually never ended up freaking looking into that. Yeah, ephemeral legs are freaking awesome, bro. With that buff, they feel so sick. It's like if you want to play like Noctria leg style, but for whatever reason you don't want to use Noctria, like ephemera is the way to go. So good. Surprised I don't see more of it. I think it's just because of the way it looks, honestly. I think they look cool too. Like, they grew on me, honestly. No reason to select for Meza. Yeah, I know some people were saying that, like, after the ephemera got buffed, that it kind of, like, outperforms, like, the other legs, which you don't really have, like, a reason to play the other legs. Yeah, I think the one saving grace about the Femeza legs is that how much weight they hold, but then we also have, what's it called? Ephemera. Ooh. Lead. Nice. Yeah, I gotta play this setup like Silver Knight. This is almost like the same setup, just lighter. Woo! Wasn't sure that was gonna land. We take those. Yeah, I could kind of see that Astra, especially like around like the ankle area. That's like one thing I will say about this game that I feel like the older games do better is I feel like it's easier in the older games to mix and match different like freaking parts, and they all still look pretty cohesive together. Armored Core 6, some things are just like, oh god, I should have popped that right away. Armored Core 6, like there's a lot of parts that when you put them together, it just throws off like the whole overall look of the build. Looks like a little strange, especially things like Basho. Basho arms, I feel like barely fit the look of like any of the other parts other than like other Basho stuff. Sometimes they look good on certain things though. But things like ephemera and stuff like that, a lot of them, they don't like mesh well together, at least in my opinion, from what I'm used to anyway. GG. Taking notes, Bonk Zerka. Alright. Go down to Goob. Yeah, we've not done Cerulean today. We'll do that. Unranked promos now. I still gotta do ranked on PC, too. There's still so much I gotta freaking get done for the channel, dude. Hope in the future they go with only 2 to 3 companies instead of doing a bunch of them that have their own style, per se. Yeah. That's honestly, like, what it used to be in, like, Gen 2 and Gen 3 and stuff. And I think 4th Gen was, like, a little hard to keep track of all the different companies and, like, subsidiaries and stuff like that, all that stuff. Yeah, canonically, it does make sense, Cal. Like, I will agree with that. Like I said, I'm just used to, like, how it used to be like back in freaking Gen 2 and 3, you know what I mean? Where it's like, oh, I kind of want to use this part because it looks cool and whatever, it's got better stat stuff, and you could slap it on like with any other part and it'll still look good. Like nothing like looked goofy per se. I think ephemera arms are great. They have really good, like, for example, ephemera arms, because I run Hal on Silver Knight. Ephemera arms are technically, I think, a more optimized pick for Silver Knight. Like, if I want to, like, really, like, min-max stats or whatever. Because ephemera arms are lighter. They're a bit on the lighter side compared to some of, like, the other midway arms. And they have really good stat density in terms of, like, defenses and stuff. And at a certain point in time, recoil and fire spec stop mattering as much for certain weapon setups too, you know what I mean? So they're really good. They've been good for like a while. And I feel like people are like really now starting to like catch on, which is why they're showing up a lot more. I also feel like they didn't show up a whole lot more before either, because just like the ephemera legs, like sometimes ephemera arms can look a little goofy. The only thing I don't like about the way they look is just how thick the freaking, oh god, how thick the what's it called? All right, let me pay attention. Hold on. That pulse blade broke my brain. Nice. How thick the forearms look. There you go. And of course, you got like the little testicle shoulders. Probably shouldn't call it that because it'll probably ruin the look for a lot of you people who never unsee it. My bad. They don't actually look like that. It's just the first thing that came to my head because they're saying like spheres. Yeah, I don't think their ephemera arms look bad. It's just the forearms always kind of like threw me off. They weren't great for like humanoid looking builds though. Like the forearms and the hands look very like freaking humanish. There's a raw blade. Wow, I didn't realize you were already that far into the animation, dude. I thought you still had a little more room to travel to before that landed. Hey, get away from me. Ooh, still snuck in the damage. Nice. We're gonna go into the air because I sense a blade coming my way. Oh, you're saving it for the punish. We're gonna take advantage of that. We're gonna skip around. Try and whittle you down little by little. Back to the air, hopefully mess up your punish. Now you rose at the perfect time. I'm surprised you didn't go for the kick follow-up. You might have got me there. I wasn't quick enough. Oh, blame the raw! Damn, I thought I could kill you midway through. What missed? Was it the Walt Rifle that missed? Or was it the shotgun? Was it both? Damn, this man played the danger. He rolled the dice. Hit that nat 20. Freaking A. Alright. Pretty good. Pretty good pilot in there. I actually started my freaking orbit way too soon. Gotta not do that. Alright. We are going to flank away at you then. You should already know what's coming. Jump those missiles. We're gonna play the keep away game. Wait for your missiles to come out. Oh, you're too fast. I gotta pick like the proper side right away. Ooh, the reverse joint tech, huh? Gotcha. Woo. Nice. Now that's on cooldown. I can play more aggressive. No, sir. Be patient with when I shoot my shots. Oh, got me.
50%.
I'm gonna cancel that charge. I don't want the noodle. Yep, I'm just gonna go for normal shots. Trying to finish it with a charge, but I think I was gonna throw if I did that. Ooh, good fight, man. Good piloting. This is custom random Honkai, yes. Yeah, I feel the same way, Orin. Sometimes Oculus feels better in mid-range than some like the mid-range FCS, depending on like how fast or slow you move out of that close range. Like that FCS sticks for like a while outside of its close range. All we running next? We keep going through this list here. I'll grab the one from the top, the double sound pool. I stagger high pressure. PvP matches almost always end up in CQC anyway. Yeah, for the most part. Like, eventually you're gonna catch the kites and stuff too, you know what I mean? A little Walt rifle, the little LCB, any Zim builds, a bunch of others, because you can't avoid close range, you might as well hit your shot. Yeah, to an extent. Is that a moral principle that I don't use Zimmies? No, it's not like a moral principle thing. It's more so that I personally don't find like the Zim as interesting as like some of the other weapons, just because I don't know, like shotguns are cool and yeah, Zimmy hits hard and stuff like that. I don't like its reload time. Like I don't like having a lot of downtime and things. So if I ever use Zimmies, like I'll almost never use double Zim, because even though you can alternate them, it's, I don't know, the weapon, it doesn't make any sense because the weapon's like really good, but for me, it feels like a sluggish playstyle compared to like Haldeman. And then obviously Sweet 16 has like the longest reload, but it has like that one hit, like instant stagger punch to it, whatever. Right? You gotta be like really patient with it. I don't like the, I guess the word I'm looking for is I don't like the cadence that comes with like using the Zimmerman, especially like double Zimmerman. But I don't know, single Zimmerman just does like, it doesn't do anything for me really in terms of like looks or anything like that or playstyle and stuff. So I don't really slap it on there unless I'm doing like a recreation and it makes sense to run it. You know what I mean? And then there's also too, because like you see it everywhere, so there's that extra added layer of like, I also don't want to use it because I'm tired of seeing it all over the place. Because like, anytime someone has a free slot in a build, they throw a Zim in there, and for good reason. It's a nasty weapon, right? I'm not gonna sit there and freaking say anything about that. It is what it is. Like we all know it's freaking powerful as hell. It needs to be tuned down, whatever. But yeah, those are like my reasons for it. It's not so much like I'm like snub it because like no, I'll never use anything better ever. It's kind of just like it doesn't really interest me. Oh god. Oh dude, getting greedy. Should have just used the freaking moonlight like way ahead of time. Getting too greedy for the freaking perfect punish. I should have just staggered you. It took so much damage playing like that. Yep. Shouldn't have played like that. That was silly. Zims are the Harris kite of shotgun builds. Alright. Hey! What up? Oh god! Ah, yep. Damn, bro, I am playing this matchup like super crappy right now. I'm like easy pickings right now. That coral shield. I'm putting in some work. There we go. I was gonna try and bail out the kick. It ended up working out. Whoop. Woo! That still caught me with a piece. I am shocked that still caught me, bro. Holy. I don't have a punish up now because I used it ahead of time. I didn't think I was going to stag you that fast. I'm going to die to the hammer or spam, yeah. Damn, well played. I didn't play that great. I kind of screwed myself a bunch of times there. That's alright. It is what it is. It happens. Good match. Three feet always welcomes all mercenaries. GG, GG. Oh, I changed my thing. There you go. Let's do... Do we run this one again? I mean, it is a fun build. We'll keep it fresh, though. We'll change it up. We'll run different builds. What we got here? Oh, yeah, this freaking monstrosity. Alright, we'll run this. From your live feeds, which platform do you encounter more players? From just, like, live stream stuff, I feel like it's kind of even, the amount of people that show up on both platforms. My personal experience playing on mostly PlayStation is still very much alive and well. It does not take long to find matches, like, at all on PlayStation, not even a little bit. From what I've heard, I think it's like slightly faster to find players on PlayStation over PC, because I think PlayStation still has like custom lobbies coming up every now and then, and from what I'm told, PC custom lobbies like aren't really a thing anymore. Like no one really hosts them. But that's just my own personal experience. Hey, gun merchant, what up, brother? Yeah, and I wish the freaking this game had crossplay, dude. Been seeing this Kurosawa build with Woog, double melee, chicken legs as beastly. Gun merchant taking on everybody. Yeah, I would like unranked matchmaking too. Like just like a quick queue, kind of like ranked but unranked. Kind of surprised we didn't get that. Cause that'd be like super fun for just like messing around with, like cosplay builds or just like whatever, you know what I mean? Because custom matches are cool, but sometimes it could be a pain to where you just want to keep playing, you don't want to wait, right? Sometimes you don't mind spectating people waiting your turn, sometimes you just want to get in there and play, you know what I mean? Oh! I was hoping to catch you there. Alright, trying to scope this out, see how best I should play this. Trying to get a feel for this build. The usual, playing on stream freaking, going back and forth between like a million different builds and trying to get used to them. Trying to switch playstyle on the fly, like every match. Oy. Yeah, you got me there. You had plenty of time. Alright. Might be able to kill it. Ah, if that landed. Yeah, had the wrong angle. Yep. Alright. I kind of know what I want to do in this matchup now, though, at least. Good first round. I think, Jaffa, it's because people that are serious about, like, ranked teams play, like, right when the season starts. It's kind of like when everyone's on for the most part. That's when it's, like, most lively. So I think most people that get high ranked, they do it, like, at the very beginning of the season. And there's also, too, people, like, have, like, communities they play together. So I'm sure people kind of, like, you know, try and get in touch with people. Like, hey, is anyone coming on? Anyone know if this team's on or that team? You know what I mean? And I think people would try and just plan things ahead of time. My best guess. There we go. That was pretty good. Do we not have an expansion on this? Did I already use it? I was hoping that would stagger. No. Brutal. I think we gotta use it. Yep. Sweet. Yeah, that's a thing too, I believe. Because Japan still has a pretty healthy player base as well, if I'm not mistaken, too. So make like kind of like get online when they're online too also makes sense. Ah, I was hoping you'd run into it. Wishful thinking. Ah, I was banking on getting that bazooka off in time. Mistakes were made. Yeah, you're staying like the perfect close range thing to like ruin me. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I do have an expansion. I've just been using it and not realizing it. Not paying attention. Ay, ay, ay. So now, it benefits me here to actually kind of play on the outside and whittle him down like that. Force him into the explosive thrower. Yep, just like that. Because we're getting to the point where I can rely on my heavier armor, to where if we trade, he'll take more damage than I would. Yep, there we go. That's it. That's it. Gotta change play styles on the fly. I needed to too, because it was looking like I was gonna lose that one. Play a little sloppy in the first half there. Good fight, brother. Alright, so we are now back at the top of the list. We'll grab, just so that way I don't mess up and skip anyone, we'll go from the top, even though I know you just jumped in, Jaffa. So we're gonna go down the wrist, so Tilbury and everyone like that, you guys will still be able to play. Don't worry. Do we mess around with... Oh, that was like crazy missile. That requires like some practice to do that one. So I don't know if we're going to run that one real quick or not. Double melee. Give this a shot. I ran into a really animated Japanese guy and got to say GG. It's cool seeing people across pond patch for the game. I agree. Are lamb kites scummy? I'll say this, right? Meta exists because they're the most effective builds, right? I get it. It's fine. Kite is a viable playstyle. It really is. Me personally, I can only do so many kite matches before I start to lose interest. You know what I mean? That being said, Lamb Kite is by far my least favorite build to run to in the entire game because it is so non-interactive and such a one-sided game of tag. I lose interest playing against that so fast. I'm not a fan of Lamb Kite at all. A lot of people say Lamb Kite is super scummy. It is what it is. Sometimes I have fun playing against Lamb Kite because, you know, it's interesting trying to chase someone and then potentially freaking actually finally catch them, you know what I mean? Great cosplay build, by the way. This thing looks tight. But yeah, I'm not a fan of Lamb Kite. Lamb in general, just Lamb build is cool. Especially like when they play kind of like more mid-range and stuff, or even like the close quarters ones are crazy as hell. I can only deal with so much Lamb Kite. Just being like completely honest. Like it's not uncommon for I'm sure you guys see it in videos when I run into like a Lamb Kite and immediately get like an audible groan like oh. I just wish they did more instead of just like run away the whole time, like, because even against like rifle kite builds, at least they gotta like dodge over your head a little bit. Sometimes they'll come in, like chase, whatever. Like Lamb Kite is like dedicated, like I just will never approach you ever. I'm just gonna stay away, and that's that. It just gets old really fast. For me personally. Everyone has their own preferences. I got nothing. If you're someone that plays Lamb Kite, I'm not sitting here saying you're a bad person or anything like that. You know what I mean? It's a game, dude. But yeah, I will definitely be like, yuck, anytime I see it. Oh, nice. Okay. Oh, God, run now. One more Zim shot and we're dead. No! From all the way over there! And then Songbird suddenly becoming freaking consistent, bro? No! I had a feeling. I shouldn't have ran. After he hit me with the first one, I should have stayed close and just focused on freaking grounded QB speed. I probably would have had a better chance of getting away. Because the stability on this is so low. I shouldn't have risked turning my back like that. Brutal, dude. Poor movement on my part. I paid for it. Nice, dude. I didn't think that was going to stagger. I'll take it, though. Whoop. Ah, I should have popped that sooner. Get off me! Okay. We have a huge lead, so now we're going to play in the air. Just so we can try and whittle them down with drones and take some pot shots. Catch them on the way up. Yep. Dead drop. That's on cooldown now, so even if we get staggered here, we're fine. Quick turn. Whoa, I was wondering. I'm like, it looked like he kind of went into it. That should get him. A little delayed, but it happened. I don't understand kiting and drum, but Lamb Kite specifically is so strange. Some of the coolest combat in the game right now. I'm sure some people generally enjoy Lamb Kite. I feel like that's the people that actually like really enjoy it are few and far between. I feel like it's one of those builds where some people just play just because it's what they think is going to get the most wins, you know what I mean? Which you're in rank, people are going to play to win, right? It shouldn't be surprising. And again, everyone has their own opinions on that, you know what I mean? Like you said, like, wouldn't you want to like play the game and have fun? Like, why choose that play style? But in ranked, sometimes people put aside what they actually like just so they can win, you know what I mean? Which, that's your prerogative, you know? Nice. I was hoping we got the stagger. Just a little out of range. I thought maybe you were going to come in. Now we have to go for a kick into that. Wow, we whiffed the freaking Majestic. We have no energy. Alright, save some energy for the Dodgers. Back away. There we go. Yeah, I was trying to like remember my own advice at the last second. I didn't want to turn run. I want to stay grounded so I can hopefully take advantage of the quick boost. Freaking speed off this. Good fight, man. That one's kind of tough. I've tried lamb kite, but I end up running straight in with melee. That's what happens to me anytime I have anything that should be like a kite build, as I end up... I get frustrated with not landing the shots. I want to see them land, so instead of playing like the long game and like whittling them down, waiting for the shots to land, I'm just like, oh, you know, if I just get close to probably land more consistently, then I always end up going in. It's just the kind of player I am. Like, if I, like, really tell myself, like, hey, play this build the way it's meant to be played, I can do it. It's just, sometimes I turn my brain off because I just want to have fun. And I end up playing things the way they're not supposed to be played. Good match, Jay. No cash prizes for winning AC, but some people winning is all that's fun to losing. Some people, bro. Some people, it's all about that EP, bro. You know what I mean? And there's also some people that generally just want to do it for the challenge, you know what I mean? Like, when I went for the top 100, I got nothing out of that other than I want to see if I could do it with my build, you know what I mean? Because I'm like, I think I can do it. And I did it a second time because I wanted to, like, double check and make sure it wasn't a fluke. And then I think I did it, like, a third time as well. I'm pretty sure. But definitely at least twice. So, there's people out there that, you know, they just want to freaking... be happy that they accomplished a certain freaking goal that they set out to. And some people just want to log on and maybe they don't like kites, or maybe they don't like meta, so they play meta so that we don't have to deal with it. Kind of like fight fire with fire, you know what I mean? Oh, you got a DC before, General? What's your... Oh, yeah. Are you... Is that you at the top, Jen? Jen Pretz? I'll make sure to fight you the next match just in case you just in case you end up DCing again, so you don't have to wait long. All right, yeah, well, I'll fight you on the next one. Lamb kites are naturally strong against lots of ACs if the AC is not built to be able to chase full. Yeah, yep. Especially if you're not running like missiles or anything like that. And you don't have, like, the mobility to, like, reliably freaking close in on them and stuff like that. It's gonna be a pain. Tilbury, just waiting on you, brother. If you're ready. Ready up whenever. We're good to go. It's me and you next. Chasing a Nebula is always a pain. Chasing a Nebula is like, a super pain compared to, like, someone just, like, running after a Nebula. Because the best way to dodge Nebula, I found, is you kind of just... I guess you could do it on the ground, too. I like to just stay in the air, and then you just hold your stick to one direction, whether it's left or right, and then whenever they're about to shoot the nebula, just dodge in the opposite direction that you're currently moving. That tends to work really well. If you try and, like, dodge in the same direction or whatever, the proximity is just going to catch you. Those freaking weapons, charge things are, like, nasty at that. But you can do it grounded, too. I just don't trust the ground sometimes, because sometimes the nebulas will, like, pop on some, like, the little... parts of the ground sticking up at some of the stages. And sometimes it'll screw you up. Like, Lock Station kind of has, like, the little divots in the center that kind of, like, raise up a little bit. Sometimes the nebula will freaking... You know, it would miss you, but because it popped on, like, the little freaking protrusion right next to you, you still get clipped by the leg. But then again, the downside to staying there, too, is then you have less energy recovery as well, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like what you prefer and what you experience the most. What do you find the most success with when you try it? I dream of getting extensions and weapon arms back. Shoulder extensions, Gun Merchant, is my #1 most wanted thing for the next game. Like, to return. That, I don't know why those things, like, always really stood out to me. I like them so much in the old games. But to me, a build never felt complete if I didn't have, like, a solid extension on it. Even though you didn't have to always run one. And not having shoulder extensions was the biggest, like, like, question mark for me when I first started playing this game. Like, I understand you don't want to, like, overwhelm people with a bunch of stuff, like weapon tuning and all kinds of stuff, but shoulder extension is just another part, bro. It's pretty self-explanatory. Like, why do we not have that? And sniper rifles. The sniper rifle thing still kind of confused me, because we've had that since, what, Gen 1, right? I don't know how that bazooka didn't hit, because on my screen it definitely hit, so maybe it didn't hit on yours. Wow, that clipped me! Alright. Pay attention here. Oh! Nice, there you go. Javelin's good at tank busting. And of course, I want to see weapon arms come back too, because weapon arms are cool. I never really used them a lot, like playing the older games. I do that more so like now, but I always thought they were like super freaking cool. It's iconic. There's always going to be like a weapon arm AC They usually slap too. Was that freaking corpse maker, Silent Line or whatever? I think he was weapon arms as well, if I'm not mistaken. Guy's a beast. Oh. Oh, nice. That's all I was hoping. I was hoping at least land so we could trade. I'll take it. Woo. Woo. Hold yourself in place for too long. Man, I need my bazooka to come up now. Yep, there we go. I kind of figured, dude. I'm like, I might not be able to freaking rise high enough to avoid that. That was right. Oh, you got it. Went out to the wire again. Nice, I got some damage in before it disappeared. We're gonna make some distance. Woo, I still got clipped. Oh no, we would have that. Yeah, we're dead. Oh, we're alive. Never give up! Never give up! I had a feeling the noodle was coming next. Damn. Warehound was the king of weapon arms. That's my favorite weapon arm boy, bro. That guy inflicted so much pain on me. Made a whole video dedicated to him a long time ago. I want to get back to making more videos like that too. That was like a lot of fun, that Warehound video. Oh, I didn't think you were gonna kick there. Good choice. Oh, just chill. Wow! Dodge at the right time. Big damage. Sense air shot coming, yep. Alright. Well, that actually got you. I wasn't sure if it was going to. Damn Fasan, bro. Yes! Yes! Nice! Cleaned it up. Had to focus a little bit. Yeah, Dead Staff, FCS, and Ricochet. I will say... Hey, damn! The 20! Damn, big money. Thank you. Super generous, kind of you. I really appreciate that. Large pie time. Always adding to the pizza fund. You guys already know it. You guys already know the pizza fund. That's 2 pies right there, bro. Hell yeah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Alright, we said Jen was next. That way we can make sure he doesn't freaking DC. And then we'll go back down. So Starkiller will be the next one. I'm saying that out loud for me because I know I will forget otherwise. Alright. Yeah, we'll do another tetrapod one. Trying to shock my system, jump between too many different builds. We'll try and keep them at least similar. Same leg type. Donald's has a $19.99 special right now. 2 pizzas, 2 bread boys. You already know, bro. See? It's, for me, it's the weekend. So, you know, that's when I'm like, hey, weekend, eat whatever the hell I want. So that 20 bucks going to good use. Believe you me. I'm glad you mentioned that. I think they sent me an email either yesterday or today about that actually conversion. Hell yeah, bro. Little Caesars, Mog's, Domino's. For me, the thing that makes Domino's good, at least in my area, the Domino's where I live is like really good. I know in some places it sucks. Their pan pizza slaps. It's legitimately awesome. I know I've said that before, but I'm always gonna like gush about it because it's like the only thing I get from Domino's if I do get a pizza. No matter what kind of pizza it is. Sometimes I'll take their specialty pizzas and I'll turn it into a pan pizza anyway. I don't care. It's so good. Little Caesars are good too. I just had, you guys know for that, for freaking last year I mentioned, I just had like a bad experience one time with Little Caesars, me and 3 of my friends. We're just taking turns using the bathroom on cooldown within like 10 minutes after finishing a freaking pizza from there. Everybody had the bubble guts, bro. Everyone had that look on their face like a little kid that feels like something's wrong. To get that like little uncertain look on their face. They're freaking like, you know the Grinch when he does that smile, you see his lips curl up all the way to the sides and stuff, the old cartoon. That was us with like a frown instead of the smile. Dude, that stuff was brutal, dude. How much longer do you plan on playing for? About 20 minutes. Usually I plan to stream for like 2.5 hours, and literally every stream we've done, I lose track of time and I end up streaming for like 3.5 hours. I want to try and like actually freaking get off on time today, because that way I can actually get some good sleep, because I have like a bunch of stuff to do tomorrow in terms of like errands to run and stuff. Otherwise, I'd probably try and like stay up longer like I normally do. So yeah, about like another 20 minutes, I'll have to call it. We can get plenty more matches in the meantime. Ooh, I thought the freaking... Nice. I thought the pillow was going to stop that explosive throw. Woo! Yeah, this build is freaking brutal up close, man. Tetrapods with explosive thrower are such a pain in the ass to freaking approach, dude. Especially if someone's like really experienced with it. Because they'll catch with the vertical ones a lot, too. I do alright with it. Did you have dinner already, Thurf? I did. I usually eat before the stream. Used to have $5 pizza, now we got like 9 for the same thing, yeah. Hey, G-Power another 5, brother! Damn, the Bridget Watchpoint Alpha is actually made of Gundanium. Survive the fire's ibis no matter what. Simply can't... That's a good point. That's a good point, actually. I never really thought about that. I had never really thought about that. There is some architecture that 100% survived the fires of ibis. Which, when you think about it, is crazy considering it, like, burned an entire star system. Kind of like opened my eyes for a second there. Did you have assault armor or pulse? I do not remember. I was kind of on autopilot on that match, honestly, General. Like, I was like focusing, trying to like play against you, but then like also talk at the same time. Like, the thing I forget the most when I play this game, and it happens in the videos and stuff too, where I'll be like, oh, a person that used their expansion, and like literally like 10 seconds ago they used their expansion. I don't know what it is, but for some reason expansions, like, they are not at the forefront of my mind to kind of like use them and then forget everything that happened afterwards, which is not good. Especially if you try to like climb. You need to remember that information. Thank you again, G-Paw. That's freaking great. Really appreciate that. And also thank you again too on the button. That's a big 20, man. I really appreciate that. Pulse. Okay. Looking like 2 per week for the time being. Do you plan on doing these streams on a regular... Okay, yeah, hey, thanks for answering that, Spoon Man. Yes. I've been doing the streams every week so far since I started, and I've been doing 2 a week. I've been trying to keep to that. And so far, it's been every Tuesday and Friday, with Tuesdays are like PlayStation lobbies, Fridays are PC lobbies. Every Sunday on my YouTube channel, I post a community post. If you go to the community tab, every Sunday I will post something there telling you guys what days I'm streaming and what times for the week coming. And if I ever have to cancel, I'll also be posting a community post about that. But so far, that's looking like that's probably going to be the schedule going forward. I don't want to lock anything yet, but that's what we've done every stream so far. Laser shotgun and Harris, the Gatling. Oh, I did a double switch, like a scrub. Ooh, hey, hold on a second. This thing's got some freaking... I didn't even have to pop my expansion there, but that's alright. We're in a good spot. Yeah, this thing's got both damage and some crazy impact, dude. As long as you're up close. Which this LS is actually really good at that, so I shouldn't be surprised. Ooh, wrong angle. It's alright, we'll snipe him out with the rifle. You holding yourself in place? Damn, bro. You just one shot. I thought I was gonna have to hit you a few more times than that. Kick, melee kick, rinse, repeat for the explosive tetra, yeah. For the most part. Random Honkai. People have been leaving after every match, so there's usually after every match a spot opens up. I say try and like search the room like right as like these matches are gonna end. If anything, before I log off or before I end the stream, I will try and get you in there. I've done that for people before. Oh, I think I was gonna stagger at that point in time. I'll take it. Yeah, we're good here. Oh, woohoo! 100% plan. Totally not coincidence that was over there. That's what I was aiming for. Oh, we're reloading. Oh, I didn't think that was going to kill either. All right, then. Good fight. Let's get some ECM in here. Oh no. Explosive Thrower and Hammer don't get buffed by melee spec, right? Explosive Thrower doesn't. I don't remember off the top of my head if Hammer does or not. I feel like Hammer does, doesn't it? Because anytime, back when Hammer was like a thing on Noctria legs and stuff like that, with like Vientos, people used Basho arms with the Hammer. Yeah, it does. That's what I figured. Alright, keep going down the list. I didn't bust out one of my... you know what? You did say ECM, Gun Merchant. I just so happen to have one here. As always, guys, because this one requires practice, don't expect me to do any crazy plays yet because, if I don't spend time practicing this build, I usually suck with it, so we'll see what happens. Yo! M3X, brother! 20! 2 large, 2 topping pizzas, and 2-liter rubber baby bugger bumpers. The Human Torch is denied a bank loan. Unique New York. Red leather, yellow leather. The Arsonist has oddly shaped feet. A tarantula is not a fine chewing gum. Well then. That is a sentence. Dude, thank you so much for that 20, man. That's a huge chunk of money. I appreciate that. You guys are being super generous. You guys are always generous during these streams. I really appreciate that. I don't want to keep saying the same stuff every time, but money is tight for a lot of people. So, again, it's not lost on me. I don't know what else to say other than, like, I appreciate it, and I value the value of $1. So, $20 is a big deal to me. Thank you. Very generous, very kind. Sleeper agent activate. It is kind of like a like an activation for a sleeper agent code, bro. Jeez, man. Ron Burgundy quotes to fill space. Is that what that was? Was that one of the freaking teleprompter trolls during that? It's been so long since I've seen that movie, bro. My God. It's the same movie that has Steve Carell, right? When they're having that big, huge, like, brawl out in the parking lot. And everyone brought a bunch of different weapons, and homie showed up with a hand grenade. Everyone's fighting, going crazy, and this dude's walking around with a hand grenade in his hand, screaming, ah! Ah! Doing nothing but just screaming with a hand grenade in his hand. So stupid, bro. That movie's so dumb. Oh, my God. What's good, Cobalt? Hey, Schwa, what up, brother? Yeah, that movie's hilarious, dude. I know you know exactly what I'm talking about. I love Lamp. Wait, do you actually love the Lamp, or you just saying that? I love Lamp. I love Lamp. That movie's so dumb. Sorry, I saw the pop off. I got distracted by the funny movie memories. Oh, that was a mistake. It still worked though. Nice. Hey, guy. That was supposed to be an expansion, but for whatever reason didn't come out. Oh, we're gonna get stuck. You got stuck too. Sweet. Not just me. Watch out for that ECM, bro. Holy! I thought that was gonna hit me. Playing games around here, bro. Demon Blade! Nope, we messed it up again. That's alright. Dash back. Oh, I thought you were gonna come after me. Bang! Clean, alright, that was pretty good. For not warming up with this build, pretty decent. Loud noise, yeah, dude, that movie is just full of gold, man. Hardcore Henry? I don't think I've ever seen that. That doesn't ring any bells. Maybe I have and I just don't remember the name. Sorry, I got you up for the pop-off again. My bad, bro. Alright, we gotta get at least one successful freaking Demon Blade. Eh. You got the shields up anyway. Woo! Oh-ho! Ah. Wow, that still got me. Whoop! Oh, guy! There you go. One ducket. I have that too. I have that too! Good fight, man. Whew. That was cool. ECM versus the pulse shields. Where can I watch Hardcore Henry? Yeah, I'm gonna look that up myself too. You guys got me a treat. We're sitting there laughing our ass off about freaking Anchorman, and now we're talking about Hardcore Henry. And for some reason, whatever reason, that movie Max Payne just popped into my head too. Not Max Payne, Major Payne. Max Payne, that's a damn game. Major Payne. That movie troll as hell. Like super silly. I feel like you did fine, dude. Don't worry about it. I'm usually pretty jank on that build too anyway, so it evens out for us. Freaking Major Payne, bro. That movie's so good. I think I might run this build again. Pilot Methuselah. I say this on by. Hey, funnily enough, in my quest to learn how to better play against the SUT, I've been using it more. Bro, it's so good. It's so good. I jumped into ranked one day just to mess with people. I was running Loader 4. The only thing I added to it was the SUT. Yo, you would not believe. Maybe you would, because you know the power of that freaking shield, bro. You wouldn't believe how many matches I won against, obviously kind of like for fun ranked builds, but also like some like actual meta builds. Like I think I fought a double Zim, and one of them I won. Another one I got really close to winning with just Turner and SUT. I did change out the internals of Loader 4 specifically for like melee dash speed, like Flugel and stuff like that. So most of the work was coming from the Pulse Bleed. But it's awesome how patient you can play. It's like a completely different play style when you have that shield on. Kind of just like being really smart about when to use like the instant guard and stuff like that. And you can really whittle people away. Like I see, obviously I've played against you a bunch of times. And all the recent times we play against each other, you put me down, like even on the main. And it always surprised me whenever it happened, like the way you put me down. I'm like, yeah, he just takes his time, bro. He just takes his time, whittles you down, and he doesn't need a whole lot for punish. There's the Demon Blade. He doesn't need a whole lot to punish. Like the shotgun extension into a kick into like reset is like all you need. It's cool seeing a completely different playstyle like that, like working really well, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm becoming a SUT believer because I feel like no matter what weapons I pair with it, it's just good. It just works really good. Because you want to play around it by not like loading all your damage into it, obviously, because that long instant guard duration. But at the same time, like if you're too passive, you're just gonna be eating damage anyway, trying to play too much around it. You know what I mean? So yeah, you're converting me a little bit, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I've been inspired. Oh, I was hoping the second shot made it in time. Whoop. There we go. That's Devil Scalpel. The Suddy is indeed nutty. Hasashini! That's it. The assassin build. Hasashini. That's that old freaking Assassin's Creed 1. Oh, got it again. Such a ridiculous technique, dude. There we go. Whoop. I'll get a nice little reset here. That's like one of the best things to smoke. The easy resets if people don't want to risk coming in. Oh. Oh. There we go. Shoot that at him. Hey, it didn't shoot. What the freak? Ah, it took too long. Now it's not in the spot where I want it to be. I want to try and cover my approach. Woo! Slash!
AP at 30%.
Slash! Beautiful. Yeah, sometimes I'm like really on it. Like with the Demon Blade, sometimes I can get it pretty damn consistently. And then some days it's more like I get it like 75% of the time. That's usually how it is. And then obviously, you know how it is. Some days, you know, you're just on it and you like land them all the time. I have it like semi-consistent. I definitely think I've seen other people that have it like every single time. Like they land that thing like constantly, you know what I mean? But I think that was where we were last. We're at Trash Pilot now. I'd probably be able to get it like 90% of the time if I used it more often. A lot of time I just like pop in real quick and I just try to go by muscle memory. It usually works out, but sometimes it doesn't. Alright, get some laser lance action in here. Another double melee with lance. on PC, you can write a macro for consistent Demon Blade. Damn. Well, I'm on PC now. I should probably do that. Is that as fun, though? Doing it with, like, a macro? I don't know. I kind of like the execution. I don't know. Maybe I'll, Maybe I will make a macro for it and try it, and we'll see how I feel. Maybe I'm just like, oh, you know what? This is still fine. Any tips for Demon Blade? Restart my save, so I'm grinding for it again, but I was never able to nail it. If you haven't seen the video for it, I have done a dedicated tutorial for it. Green Knight also did a more condensed video for it, so you can check out his as well. Off the top of my head, I'm trying to think of like a non-complicated way to explain it, because sometimes I get too technical when I try to explain certain things. It's more so, instead of trying to get like on the fly, like do it now, like right at this moment type thing, like, you know, like quick reaction times, like a parry in like a Souls game or something like that, or even a parry in this game. It's not so much that. It's more so you're trying to time. There's like a slight delay between when you go from soft lock to hard lock. Like if you're on controller, right, and you're pressing your thumbstick, it takes like a split second before it swaps over to manual aim, right? It's not like an instant, like you press in, boom, immediate manual aim. Instead of going for like immediate, like pressing a button, you kind of want to line up where you want where the blade's supposed to be with the timing of the thumb. Like, I'm sorry, the timing of when you swap to manual aim. So as I'm going from like soft to manual, right? I press it, now it comes up. I press it, now it comes up. You know what I mean? So there's like a slight delay there. You essentially want to start the Demon Blade animation and then time when your left leg starts to rise. You want your left leg to rise at the same time that your freaking manual aim pops off. That's one method of doing it that way. Also, sorry, yes, I know we're playing. My bad, bro. My bad. Oh! Blade! Wow, the damage! Holy! Oh, I just ate that point blank. Ah! I was hoping maybe I'd be able to interrupt that somehow. Oh, we're whiffing. We might lose. We might lose.
50%.
Oh, nice. Neutral lance. Sorry, I know I'm probably like explaining that like complicated because freaking I'm like trying to picture in my head. It's much easier. Like if you go check out my video that I made for it, you'll find on the channel. Just type in like Demon Blade. It should pop up right away if you search my channel. I go through like a few, maybe like 3 or 4 different explanations on how you can do it. I give like some like analogies and stuff too. Yukito, what up? You made it. Oh, that was not a good trade. Shouldn't have done that. Oh, it worked out for me, though. Nice, dude. I had a feeling with how fast the first one landed, I was like, I might be able to sneak in the second one. Good fight. Okay, AC's left leg will move forward. You have to switch to manual when that leg... Yes. Yep. That... I said that like very briefly, but I also filled in before and after a whole bunch of other nonsense that probably confused you. My bad. It's not that difficult. Like, it's not something that requires like a crap ton of like reaction time or execution. It's more of a timing thing. It's not like a reaction thing. I probably should have just said that and then said the freaking leg forward thing. My bad. Alright, we'll get another little Demon Blade action. Alright. As long as you still found it useful, dude. I'm dedicated to getting to S rank without relying on text, to be honest, but I'm trying to learn how to counter text. I'm almost to rank A. The main thing to counter with Demon Blade, like I don't know if you talk about like that specifically. That was just like trying to bait it out, like mind your spacing. Like the moment you see them like start that animation, like you already kind of got to be like out of its range because it's so fast. Sometimes it's unreactable. The other thing you can do too is approach from the air. It's not as consistent in the air because when you go from, if they're grounded and they go from soft to manual aim, they have to put some degree of actual manual aim to angle it upwards to actually catch you. So approaching from the air is a good way. And also too, while you can Demon Blade mid-air, it's also hard to try and like get the right angle when you're mid-air Demon Blading as well, especially if someone's going below you or something. So That's probably like the safest counterplay I could think of for that is approach from the air. And also keep your distance, try and bait it. That's like the best thing you can possibly do. Manual aiming while on manual aim. Yep. Pretty much. There you go. Got it there. I tried angling downwards, but he was in the air, so it was like a little difficult. Nice. Little chunk. Yeah, this is like a Freud setup. Oh, why do I keep doing that with drones lately? I don't charge my drones for some reason. Let's stop doing that. I think it's because I see the number, because I'm swapping between builds so much. Oh, that was dumb. I see the number and immediately assume that it's like missiles. I did it again. I'm also realizing I'm holding the trigger on freaking Morley, like I'm trying to charge a Morley. I'm kind of jacked up right now on this matchup. All right, finally got charged ones out, and we did not get. If it was a demon blade, that would have been great there, but I messed it up. Damn. I have your stasis build to thank for getting me through B rank. Low-key carried me. Yeah, it's a dangerous one to play because how squishy it is and requires patience, but it is pretty nice. Can Demon Blade be done on all leg types? I don't want to say yes because I never fully officially like freaking looked into it. It feels easiest and 100% doable on biped. I'm not entirely sure if it can be done on all leg types. I don't know if it can be done on tetrapod. Maybe it can be done on reverse. I honestly don't have the answer. I don't want to give you like the wrong information. So if someone knows and it can clear it up. So I never like really tried to learn on the other leg types. Because I was under the impression that maybe you couldn't. Like I remember I have a coral generator here too. I'm not managing my energy well at all right now. Oh god! I'm getting beat the hell up right now, dude. Alright, that landed though. Alright, we're getting some damage now. Ay, ay, ay. Got greedy, bro. I was trying to get the stagger first. It is assault. I had a feeling, dude. Not putting up much of a fight this time. Well, that hit. Hold on, the drones too. Hold on a second. Alright, we're back in the game just like that. Just like that, just like that, just like that. Demon Blade! We got it! We got it! We died beforehand, bro! Oh, it's a double kill! Alright, I'll take that. I'll take it. The fact that I still got you, I'll take it. You just killed me first. That was a dope finish. Whew. That was a cool finish. Sorry I didn't put up like a whole bunch of a fight in the first half. I don't know what was wrong with my brain on that one, but I did have fun. That was a good match, man. I did try to clean up a little bit at the end. That's why I was trying to go to like the cover too. I wanted to try and like... I kind of wanted to keep myself like a little hidden behind that pillar so I could like sweep across, but he was still in the right area where that explosive thrower was going to land. I had the right idea, but a little too slow. Alright. We got Sig free. Oh, that's right. I gotta change builds. Change builds. What about Bust Out Kitsune? Should I join or should I not join? I'm gonna jump back to the top of the list in a second, but I am gonna end the stream probably like 10 minutes. I was supposed to end it already. I just noticed the time. I just lose track of time because I'm having fun because I do have stuff to do tomorrow. So I think I'm gonna do like 3 more games and then call it. Yeah, we've been streaming already for like 2.5 hours, brother. Sorry. I know usually the streams are like 3.5, but that's just because I like lose track of time and stuff like that. I always try to stream for at least like, you know, 2.5, but I got stuff to do tomorrow. Yeah, I started at 6:30. All the streams I've been starting at 6:30. Been running double Aretha build with typical weapon loadouts except for 2 additional back-mounted chain guns. You talk about like on like a full answer type thing? Remember the Thrive and Bait Kicks lane and Tramp Oscillator moment. Dude, that was such a sick moment. That was so troll. Synchronized oscillators purely by freaking chance and both landed at the exact same time. That was so ridiculous. Yeah, we did have scrims earlier too. Yep. Yeah, the reason why I had to get off when I did, Gun Merchant, was because right around that time is when my lady comes home, and then I like to have freaking dinner before I start streaming too. So it's like we had to get dinner all sorted out and stuff like before the stream too. Yeah, so I didn't go into today's stream completely cold. I did have some freaking 3-3 scrims today, which was a lot of fun. Learned a lot too. There's a lot more that I need to freaking, what's it called, improve on. Because playing like scrims in a more competitive setting, like people are like, well, playing threes rather in a competitive setting, with people are like, really, what? Hello? You guys saw that, right? You guys saw that, right? What the hell was that? I thought I was in the clear. What the freak? What was I talking about? Threes, yeah. Threes is a whole different beast. You play against people that are like really good at it and play it competitively. There's a lot more to learn and I keep track of. I feel like I did pretty good though. I feel like I picked up on some stuff pretty well and I know where I need to improve. I'm excited for the next time we do scrims. The lobby, by the way. Wait. The lobby is open. It just won't show up if the room is full. Which it currently is. Yeah, I'm not playing evasive enough on this build. Get off me! Nice. We stopped the damage at least. I'll take that. Buy a little bit of time while that's down. Alright, you again. Too close!
50%.
Not gonna slice me for free, bro. Get out of here. Ah, you still caught me! It's over. Yep, dang, give me a punch of his own. He's gonna hold one of these. Thank you, Gun Merchant. I appreciate that. I was like wicked quiet because like I was saying like when we were playing, like I just want to keep comms clear. I want to like really focus and pay attention, especially when I was like spectating and stuff too. Because I wanna like improve quick, and for me that requires me to like pay attention, put a little of the silliness on hold so I can actually figure out what the hell I'm doing. I also gotta make some more like dedicated threes builds. Like I thought about it after I got off. I was like running my Silver Knight frame. I could have easily swapped to the VP arms, the more freaking, what's it called? These, you know what I'm talking about, the 138 spec ones. Yeah, I could have swapped to this at any point in time. I don't know why I didn't. I don't, just slipped my mind. Because that little bit extra damage would have popped some people's like terminal armor like way sooner too. There's a few times when I was running like the Etsugen Zim setup, where I'd get the blade punish, and they'd survive with just a little bit, and I'd have to spend energy to dash in to get the last bit of damage with the Zim, and then I'd be freaking redlined afterwards. If I had more melee spec, I wouldn't have had to do that at all. So little things like that. What's your opinion on lag switching kites? Well, lag switching in general is lame. That's my honest opinion on that. I don't think the game's that serious. We have to lag switch, dude. You know what I mean? And unless like you're trying to climb for like a top 100 thing, but by that point you're cheating. You know what I mean? You're not like, you can't even like gloat if you get somewhere high if you're lag switching, because you're like you're cheating. You're not legitimately earning your place. I have no idea how you lag switch. I never looked into it in any video game I've ever played. Never cared to like figure out how it's done or anything like that. I was just like, all right, well, that's lame. And that's pretty much it. I just move on. Yes, this is a global server. Random Honkai, I did say that I was going to try and get you a match in before we ended the stream. So after this next match, if you're still not in the room, we'll try to make space for you so that way I can get you a match before the stream ends, if possible. Yeah, room will not show if it's full. But usually on the stream, been going the same way today and every other time we streamed, anytime someone finishes a match, they usually leave the room. That way we can get like more people in. So the room does open up, it just also fills up very quickly. Whoa. Ah, I shouldn't have dashed first. I just thought I wasn't going to be able to charge the Wooger in time, So I thought maybe I should make some distance in case I miss. But I would have made it. Ooh, where you looking, bro? Are you on soft lock? Or mouse and keyboard? Alright, I'll do the same then. I'll do the same, just because it seems like you're having trouble keeping up with me, so we'll at least make it even. We'll go soft lock together. Or are you suffering from connection? Is that what's going on? It looked like you jittered a second there. Soft lock action. Prepare thine eyes, people. I know it's not the smoothest thing to watch. Game Shark, yeah, I forgot about that, dude. Oh my god. That was cool, because you're like playing single player games. You're not like ruining things for other people, you know what I mean? Unless you have your friends come over and Game Shark. But at that point, it's all good fun. Yo, Zwall, you remember we were playing guns? Remember that game got like infested with hackers and stuff? And then I don't even remember how it happened. I think one of our friends got a hold of hacks, and I got it from him. And I was like, I will never use hacks against people in lobbies, like playing against other people. I was like, but if I play with you guys, my friends, I'm gonna use hacks to do funny stuff. Remember how you could like machine gun rockets out of your body? I forget who I was doing it with, but I had them join a private room, and I was like, yo, I'm like, you want to see something funny? And I made a game out of it. I was like, I flew mad high into the air because they had like a flying hack too. And I freaking started just spamming rockets down. And I was like, look, it's a meteor shower. You gotta survive. When you're playing with friends and you're not ruining like people online's experience or whatever, things like Game Shark and hacks from back in the day, that's cool because you're not harming anything. You're not breaking competitions or rules or whatever. You're just screwing out with your friends being stupid. Kind of like when you play Age of Empires, right? Age of Empires 2. You put on the hacks and you get that freaking, was it the Shelby Cobra? You drive around the Shelby Cobra and like the the medieval times just lighting people up, bro. So troll, dude. Oh god, I love Age of Empires, man. Played the hell out of that game. Yeah, it was, Abel. I'm gonna end soon. Been streaming for a while. Doing alright, doing alright. Had a good freaking stream. Yeah, they did bring back Guns to Duel again. I think they're gonna have one more beta before they go for like an official release. I'm gonna be all over that game, bro. 100%. Gonna be all over it. All right, we'll do Tilbury, and then we'll try and get what was it? Was it Honkai? Hold on, let me check. Let me scroll up here, look for you. Random Honkai, yeah. So after this match, we'll try and get Honkai in here. We'll try to close the stream with that. There's a spot open right now, Honkai, if you want to try and get in. The keyword you type in is big damage, all lowercase letters. And no spaces. We'll bust out this. 2 spots open. So if you want to try and get in now, go for it. Oh, yeah? Yeah, Ian's been on freaking RuneScape for a while, yeah. Yes, that's the keyword for you to find the room. You made it in? Is that you at the top with the censored name for whatever reason? The Nut. What's your in-game name or your emblem so I can know that you're in? Oh, that is you at the top. Okay, cool. My hard lock breaks itself several times. Are you playing on mouse and keyboard? For whatever reason, when I was playing through the PC version of this game on mouse and keyboard, I didn't have any issues with my hard lock breaking. Like it definitely breaks like if you touch the mouse at all, but it's funny because I was still using my mouse and I have like weapons bound to the extra buttons on my mouse, and I was kind of surprised how I wasn't able to break it, but it's probably like different mouses, different sensitivities and stuff, you know what I mean? Probably varies from person to person. Terrell's on Rocket League. Yeah, dude, Terrell loved that Rocket League, bro. He's been on that for years. Oh. Oh, God. You're not going to make it. Damn it, bro. I could move, too. I could move because I thought I could make it out. Always a gamble with power bunker, bro. Sometimes you just pop your expansion. Sometimes it's not worth it. Freaking A. Wow, that didn't go where I wanted to. Yeah, using cover on that one. Oh, good Zim dodge. Got you the bazooka, though. I am messing up my Zim big time. Nice. Nice. Woo. Try and punish his stance every time. Oh, it's assault. Me too. Sweet. To get advantage of not playing as many mouse and keyboard games, I play enough other things with the mouse that I subconsciously move my mouse on the target. I used to be like, for years ago, you're probably right. It's just funny because like years and years and years ago, probably about a decade, dude. I used to play like exclusively on PC. I was like huge into PC gaming for a long time. Where like the only console I owned was like Nintendo, and that was purely just a Zelda machine for me. So always gotta play my Zelda games, bro. My favorite. Oh, what the hell? Yo, the trick shot! You guys saw that, right? His Harris was pointing completely to the side, not my direction, and that shot came and blasted me. That looked crazy. Man pulled the wanted curve the bullet on me, bro. GG, bro. That looked ridiculous. That legit was a 360 no-scope. That looked insane. I don't even feel like I got cheated on that. That was just look cool as hell. It's just netcode doing its thing. That dude, hey, you know I have a picture in my head? Not only did he point his gun to the side, but he did one of these. He put his hands over his eyes real quick. Watch this. Bang! No, the long range monk slide in there. Holy hell. I got styled on. That was ridiculous. Good fight, bro. Jeez, man. All right, let's get this match in here, and we'll call it a day. I haven't used big damage today. Let's close out the stream with big damage. Never let them know your next move. You can't predict what I'm gonna do if even I don't know what I'm gonna do. Watch this. We'll be doing this more next week. Yes. So far, I've been doing it every week, 2 days a week. Tuesdays and Fridays. Every Sunday on the community freaking section on my YouTube channel, I make a community post announcing which days I'm going to be live streaming for each week. So far, every single time, it's been Tuesday and Wednesday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tuesday is PlayStation, Friday is PC. Used to be named Steam Night. Yeah. Yeah, I heard that there's some like weird freaking what's it called? There's some weird like censorship that goes on with this game with some of the names and stuff. Aim for the bushes, not with the two. Thank you so much, bro. Appreciate that. Right into the pizza fund. You already know. Buy myself a little soda with that. A little soda on the side. Ah, alright. Some oscillator action, huh? Shouldn't have shot that there. I don't know why I did. I didn't even realize you can... Oh, it's a double melee, bro. That's what I get for not looking at the pre-game screen. Get off me! Alright, we're good. We're good. Nah, bro. I respect it, though. Whew! I thought that was going to hit me. I didn't think I could get away in time. Oh, that got me. Mink! 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 Over the top! Bang! Combos! Try to recreate the 00 Aretha. It's a very fun build. Yeah, I could try doing that. I said Wednesday at one point, my bad. Tuesday and Friday, sorry. Try to multitask. Tuesdays and Fridays. Alright, whoop. Wait for that. Wait for that assault boost. Punish it! Nice. Damn. That was like a really well-timed freaking bazooka, dude. I was focused on dodging the missiles. Ooh. Oh, okay. It's alright with hot body. We take hits pretty well.
50%.
Damn split missiles. Oh, I didn't think that was going to hit. Well, I'm glad it did. Oh, I didn't think I was going to stagger. Just so high stability.
At 30%.
Ooh, went for the raw, huh? That wasn't even fully locked on. Watch out! There we go. Actually, you know what? Oh, I wanted to cancel that and go for a single charge. That's why I said, you know what? I was going to go for a single charge. Try and snipe. It's alright. Go for it now.
Light and ammunition
Woo.
at 50%.
Woo. Nice. Alright. I was hoping to get a single charge finish, but I'll take that too. Good fight, good fight. I was trying to hit him with the carousel. I was trying. I didn't think the Auroras were gonna kill him. GG's. What's my favorite AC soundtrack? My favorite AC soundtrack of all time is King Lear from Armored Core 2. I love that song. It just sets the mood for like the final fight super well. It's my first stream. It's very much my favorite attendant. Dude, thank you. That puts a smile on my face. I'm glad. That's all I'm hoping for with these streams, that you guys have fun with me, you know what I mean? Come hang out and do all kinds of stuff. Thank you very much. I'm glad that they're having such a good time. Sweet. Alright. King Lear. Yeah, King Lear is my favorite song of the Armored Core series. Yeah, it's pretty... Don't expect anything like crazy, any crazy beats or anything like that, Cryptic. It's more of like an atmospheric one. Like, picture you're approaching like a final boss fight, because that's when it plays. I like it for that reason. I also have a lot of nostalgia attached to that one, because you get like this really cool like monologue from the final boss and stuff too while it's playing. Like, it's pretty dope. So on its own, it might not wow you, but I like it. Yeah, I gotta look at some of the new stuff that's been coming out, Gun Merchant, in terms of like music and stuff like that. I haven't been keeping up with it at all. I've heard there's like a lot of really cool stuff that we've been getting. Yeah, Nexus's OST is incredible. Like, really, really, really good. But, alright, everybody. Good night. Who up gazing? Thank everyone for freaking showing up to the stream, having fun playing these games. It's been a blast. Right? I gotta get up out of here. I gotta go do stuff tomorrow. I always appreciate seeing you guys. Thanks again for the donation, stuff like that. For the fun, everything. I will see you guys next week. Come Tuesday. Look out for the community post on Sunday to confirm like the days. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be Tuesday and Friday again, the same times as always. But all right, people, take it easy, treat yourselves well, and have a good weekend. See y'all again real soon, all right? Take care, people. Later.